Hey everybody, this is T.S. Madison, and if you are trying to grow your business, brand, or product, why not advertise with me? Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com so that you can get in on our comprehensive advertisement packages. Unique visits, unique subscribers, honey, a broad demographic. Advertise with me today. Quit talking and listen. Get over to my Patreon right now so that you can receive some exclusive content from the TS herself. Who you said? The TS. Patreon is filled with one-on-ones, exclusive content, behind the scenes. You can even chat with me in there. Me and you. It's just me and you. So get to www.patreon.com/TS Madison Hinton, and you'll be glad you did. I promise. You ain't gonna have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything.
There it is,
you ain't
right
gonna have
there.
no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything and everywhere. Ooh. I'm in film, television, streaming, music, bitch, and pornography. Damn. Bye. It's morning, and we slept the night away. Ooh. The best part of waking up is a little Maddie in your cup. Good morning, everybody. I'm finna be real controversial this morning. Bitch, the cold leaving me. Oh, thank you, Jesus. This is the Maddie in the Morning Show. And the views and opinions expressed on this program are mine. The TS makes some motherfucking noise, too. This show is a comedic safe space to talk about the things from the night before. Time is R. Kelly down there to the people's telling the peoples that he gonna tell on everybody. They need to put R. Kelly out there in the Squid Games. Run, nigga. You have been a detriment to your community. You know, gay folks work for me, man. That is disgusting. Light gossip, but heavy thinking throughout the day. The crates, you colored people is dumb. E.T. for norm. I don't care whatever happens to Candace, but bless her heart. The premise of this show is to be an unfiltered, unadulterated, opinionated show from the perspective of Miss T.S. Madison. We don't all got to get the along, because I don't get along with you, with a lot of you black motherfuckers, because you black motherfuckers don't get along with my black ass, bitch. So respect my gangster right now. The show is filled with regular folks, celebrity guests, and your round-the-way girls, honey.
Stop pushing your children away because of their gender or their sexual preferences.
I just want to know where you found this wig at.
Don't you do this to me. We're both sitting up here looking like women's with shortcuts, so don't you ever cut this whole out. We also have Mo, the engineer, who gives the straight perspective.
Deuce ties.
What the Hell? This is an LBGTQ show that's curated and created by us for you. I do understand as black people that we have a high rate of things that we need to worry about. We're not going to disrespect her, but we're going to read her. I don't want the government telling me what I can't do to my own body. Right. We are all God's creation, but we are not all his children. See, the problem is you hoes have issues and problems with us coming from the shadows. As long as we're in the shadows, y'all are right. We are millionaires, bitch. We are artists. We are contributors to the situation. And you do know that fags mean popular hot ass gossip.
That's right. It's a homonym.
It's right. Popular hot ass gossip. And we're two popular hot ass gossipers. Bitch, when them hoes get on those large platforms, on those breakfast clubs, and on those D.L. Hughley shows that reach millions, you fucking right. I'm gonna hold on. I gotta make sure I get the right sound correct before you, because I'm gonna have
girl fuck them sound.
I'm gonna have you repeat that. If that was written, nobody can write shit for motherfucking me, ho. They may write on that Instacart app that you go in there and pick up those eggs, those apples, and those grapes, bitch, and you drop it off to their motherfucking door. They may write that on the app so that you can do that. Hey y'all, this is T.S. Madison. We need you to come out and join us for some good old hot, nasty fun for the Maddie in the Morning Show live at the City Winery. And baby, listen, it is going to be lit. Yeah. And oh honey, Ain't no Maddie in the morning show live without some good old nasty fag talk. Ain't that right, Craig?
You better know it, bitch. Get over to fagtalk.com and get your tickets. You can get the tickets for the April 24th show, May 22nd, June 19th, July 5th, or August 14th. Or come to all of the motherfuckers.
That's what you gotta do, honey. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there.
But that counts. Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what?
This is 99J.
Wait, I feel good. Baby, I feel good all over. You and I have what us dream about. We finally worked it out.
That's the part we don't really know the words to. That's the part we don't really know the words to.
I feel good. I feel good. Yeah. Yes. What's up, bitches?
Yes,
We finally work it out.
Come on, Patty LaBelle Jr. Do it again, bitch. Ring it up, ring it up.
I feel.
Come on. You better push through that crap, bitch.
I hear you. Here we do it one more time.
Step away from the mic. Step away from the mic. Look, that's how powerful your voice is. You can step away from the mic, bitch.
I feel good.
Look, you know you got some powerful lungs, bitch, when you can back up from the mic, girl. Do it again, bitch. Back up. Yes.
One more time, Maddie.
Yes. Yes. Okay, we need to get you a glass of water.
I feel good. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Ain't nobody gotta tell y'all how I feel today. I feel good.
Yes. How you feel, girl?
I feel good. Ain't nobody gotta tell y'all how I feel today.
Yes, indeed.
Finally work it out.
Girl, wait, what was that lyric?
We finally work it out.
What we do, girl? What we do?
We finally work it out.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel good.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. Ain't nothing like some good soul.
Oh, no.
I don't know who told y'all or whatever told y'all. Ain't nothing in this world like some good soul. And ain't nobody got good soul like some fags.
Listen. Okay.
Y'all can play all day. But some fags got some good soul.
Yes, we do.
Because one thing about us homosexuals and us adjacent to it, we have been ostracized,
Yes, we have.
thrown out,
We have.
kicked out, and told that we don't belong.
That's right.
But I just want to let y'all know that God made rainbows for bad bitches too.
That's right.
God made bad bitches rainbows too.
That's right.
Yes, Lord.
And that's what we talking about today, how God made the rainbow for bad bitches. Bitch, because if I was a bad bitch, I would have fucked me too. I would have sucked me too. To me. Do you hear me?
Come on, Deaconess.
Deaconettes and the deacons that can also be S's. Honey, is it on? Is it on? Is this thing recording?
Yes, give it to him. Give it to him.
But what's up, YouTube land, Twitter land, Instagram land, Snapchat, Grind the Scruff, BGC, Jacked, Facebook, Periscope, and last but not least, every single one.
Every what, girl?
Every single one.
How many, girl?
Every single one.
How many, bitch?
Every single motherfucking one of my bitches. Cars!
Who, girl?
Cars!
Which one?
Cars! Courage and mingle.
Yes,
and the lands all across the land. This is your girl, T.S. Madison, honey. And I'm coming to you loud, live, and always and forever in color from the Maddie and the whatever time of fucking day we get up and gonna do this motherfucking show. Morning show.
Yeah.
Baby, listen, I just want to let y'all know that Miss Mary had cooked us some good. We had fish and spaghetti.
Yes, we did.
Craig had fish and vegan spaghetti and vegan cheese.
That's right.
Mo had fish and spaghetti with vegan cheese because, you know, he's lactosis.
What is he, girl?
Lactosis.
He has halitosis, or you said lactose?
Whatever it is, his stomach doesn't tolerate it.
I ain't got no halitosis.
Oh, okay.
No, he don't. Mo actually can speak to me and then I can just fall out. And that's just because he's such a handsome African. If y'all didn't know, honey, y'all about to get some of the messiest hours of y'all life today.
Please believe, because we were off last week.
Because, honey, we did not come. We had starved y'all.
Yes.
We had to let y'all know, honey, that we don't. This ain't how we live.
That's right.
Bitch, this ain't how we live. We do this for you.
Right. What we doing for, girl?
For you. And you. And you. And you. And you.
And you gonna what?
And you, huh?
And you gonna what?
And y'all gonna love us.
That's right.
We just want to let y'all know that.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? Because, Craig, I don't want you. Listen, I said I wasn't going to do this, but I wouldn't be T.S. Madison if I didn't do it.
Go ahead.
Craig, you know, honey, when we was talking about the cyber warfare that was going on with the TikTok community.
The Bigo and shit.
And the Bigo. The Bigo girls got so... Honey,
Girl, I saw them trying to tear you up on
Twitter.
Twitter.
The Bigo girls pulled out their switchblades, razor blades, honey, and they pocket knives on me.
Girl, I think they were more upset than when we talked about the trans stuff and the AIDS.
Girl, yes, they pulled out their switchblades, they butcher's knives, honey.
Yes.
Honey, their razor blades, they did it on me. And they did that on me because they know that I'm rich.
They know what, girl?
They know that I'm rich. They know this. Right? They know that I'm rich. They also know that I'm booked and busy. They also know that the spaces that I occupy, that they are not.
They're not invited.
They know this stuff. And they took what I said towards being a cyber warfare as a dig at them because of where I'm located in my status and in life. And I had nothing to do with it. But I want to set the record straight just for anybody across any platform. I don't never feel that I'm better than anybody until y'all make me get into that space. I don't feel like that I'm above anyone. I don't feel like that I'm better than anyone. I don't knock nobody's hustle. I don't do anything until y'all make me do it. And the way that you make me do that is you try to step on where I'm at, because I have to always politely tap y'all on y'all shoulder and to tell y'all to show me that you can do what I've done. With your Bigo views. Show me that you can do what I've done already, and then I will humble myself.
You'll do what?
I will humble myself then. But once you show me that you can do exactly what I've done, from Bigo, until you do that, I'm still the exalted one. And I was not even occupying that space when I was having that conversation. We were talking about cyber warfare, Craig. And we were talking about how apps have been implemented into the system to distract American people
from what's really going on.
From what's going, they've been implemented, and we talked about how there is a different version of TikTok for the Asian people.
Yeah.
And I also stated on. That the Bigo girl, that they're not worried about the Bigo girls because the Bigo girls are over there fighting over beans, which they are, fighting, stabbing, shooting, doxing, and doing all those things over there for beans, which they are. And this was not even, and y'all getting this because y'all asked for it, and here we are. And it had nothing to do with me looking down on them for Bigo, because here's the thing about it. I've turned Bigo down numerous occasions. Bigo themselves wrote me in Chinese.
Was it just
Bigo themselves wrote me in Chinese and converted it to English and reached out to all forms of representations to try to get me to come over to Bigo. I declined. I don't think that I'm better than anybody that's on Bigo until you make me.
Like, I want you to read between the lines.
All right.
I don't think that I'm better than anyone on Bigo or anybody that's getting their money in any kind of way until you make me. Until you provoke me to get ugly. And it's hard for this right here to get ugly. But when I do, it's a pretty ugly. Okay? Because that was not the focus of what we were talking about Bigo. Because I'm not gonna knock anybody's hustle for how they get their money, how they come up. I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
Okay? But what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna continue to try to throw that I did pornographic movies and I sold my pussy ass dick.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. I beg your pardon. You sold what?
That I sold my pussy.
Wait.
You didn't let me finish.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
That I sold my pussy, ass, balls, and dick.
Oh.
A conundrum of things. You're not gonna continuously throw that up into space as if I didn't make $1 million off of that. It's unfortunate that you girls have yet to make $1 million off of anything that you're doing. So you're not going to throw that up like as if I didn't make $1 million off of that, became infamous, notorious, and a businesswoman for doing that, and an empire owner for doing that, as if you're saying this stuff to me as if I am in a space of ill, yuck, this and the other bitch, when you should, again, I tell you girls on a constant basis, instead of reading me, you should take pen, paper, and read from me, because I am the goddamn pamphlet on how to really do it, and how to rebrand yourself, and how to make it in a space from what the cards you were dealt.
Right.
I'm to be studied. I just left Rutgers.
Where'd you leave, girl?
I just left Rutgers.
Up in New Jersey.
Up in New Jersey, speaking at the college.
At the what, girl?
At the college.
And you ain't got no HSBCU.
And I don't even have an HSBCU degree, bitch. And I was speaking at the college because they also are thinking about adding me to the curriculum.
What are they doing, girl?
They're thinking about adding me to the curriculum. You girls are not in my space to even communicate and to think that you can belittle and befuddle.
They're trying to besmirch.
And besmirch me in a space because I did porn. I did these things. I did those things, but I also was a business. I owned that. I didn't do it for a motherfucking company. I didn't do it for an entity. I did it for me. I sold my motherfucking ass, balls, titties, dick, pussy, and whatever to the bidder that had the most money, bitch, on my terms. Again, we're in a space of me owning, me being, and me always going to be, bitch, the motherfucking owner and operator of my intellectual property, which is
of
me.
Your what, girl?
Of my intellectual property.
Your IP.
Which is me. And have always utilized the spaces that I have occupied to elevate to the next level and not sit in the same space.
That felt good.
I'm not just a social media influencer. I'm not just a content creator. I am T.S. motherfucking Madison, bitch. For those of you who are confused. Okay? Until you can roll over into your device.
Until you can do what?
Until you can roll over in your device and ask a device that has nothing to do with anything else except command your lights to go on and go off. Except command your thermostat to go higher or go low. Except to command your garage to go up and go down. And ask it, who is Alexa? Who is T.S. Madison?
T.S. Madison is an American reality television personality and actress. With the reality show The T.S. Madison Experience, she became the first black trans woman to star in and executive produce her own reality series.
Until any of you girls hold any of those titles that had decided that they were going to use any what's the word, besmirch?
If they want to
you were going to besmirch me, or you were going to use any of my former activities that I did in my life to make the first $1 million that I had ever made, bitch, the first $1 million. Until you girls can speak out into the direction, until you can speak out into the direction and ask any entity, bitch, in any store, in any country, any city, in any place on the globe, who you are, bitch, and what you've done, girl, sit the fuck down. Sit. Because the object of our conversation had nothing to do with you being belittled. I can't help that my presence belittles you. I'll say that so that you can feel that. I can't help that my presence belittles you.
Because people are either inspired by you or intimidated because of you.
And listen, because my name is T.S. Madison, both of those statements are true. I can't help that my presence belittled you. They don't have nothing to do with me. I was not talking about any of motherfucking y'all in a derogatory manner, but y'all took it upon yourself to be offended by me talking about cyber warfare and what's going on with the state of America. And to call anything that I'm involved with and I'm on a flop of which I'm receiving residuals on and can turn all my social media off, bitch, and go to my mailbox and pick up my checks from any of the things that I've been on, girl, any one of my flops, bitch, would be a major accomplishment for you. I just want you to know that. Anything that you have deemed that I have done that's a flop would be a major accomplishment for you. Let's be clear here. Let's be clear. Now that we've got that out of the way. And a bitch can take it how they want to take it. But that's the truth. It's not fiction, it's facts. Now, when we were talking, I'd like to
circle back.
Yes. When we were talking about the warfare that was going on, that is currently going on in America right now, we were talking about how the Chinese, the Asian, have implemented the apps and all this stuff to distract the American people from the thought process. Like none of the everybody's on there trying to do TikTok challenges and they're trying to do TikTok dances and they're doing X, Y, and Z, whatever. You know, I'm not looking down on TikTok either. I'm not looking down on any of that. I'm just saying that there is a distraction.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so we clearly can see it. They distracted the black girls earlier to get the black girls to have out their knives and their guns and their bats and their bulletproof vests, and they have them biga biga. Biga biga. And that's okay. If that's where you choose, and if that's how you wanted to take the commentary over the facts. The TikTok girls over there doing TikTok dances, when you really look that shit up, when you really look at how TikTok is designed differently in Asia, it's different.
It is.
Yeah, they teaching them how to build stuff.
They're teaching them how to build, how to motherfucking goddamn bitch. They teaching them. Teaching those hoes
how to take over
how
the
to
world.
hold a Mac motherfucking 10, bitch, when it's time to tear this shit down. Hey, excuse me, why is there water running in the back while we're doing the show? They teach the girls how to hold a Mac motherfucking 10 to tear the American folks down to the ground. Okay? But my thing is how we are so easily and how those girls are so readily to try to remind me of where try to remind me like, oh girl, you know, you were
Don't forget where you came from.
Bitch, I can never forget. I look around at my riches daily. Excuse me, let me say that again. Bitch, I could never forget. I look around at my riches daily. Bitch. The fuck? And I hate that when people make me get into a space. What's going on over there? I just hate when people make me try to get into a space and then they try to hide behind the guise of me looking down, like, oh, Madison, you're looking down on the girls, or oh, you're not better than the girls because you did. Oh, girl, well, how many views? Oh, and here was a thing that they said, Craig. Hold on, I need you to catch this one. Oh, girl, she only averages about 5,000 to 10,000 views on her YouTube channel, and I was like, well, which YouTube channel are you looking at? And if we're being real technical about it, the 5,000 or 10,000 views that I would probably, allegedly average. You would want to get one or two of those because out of that 5,000 or 10,000 views that I actually average, I got a residual from that none of you girls could fix your throat to even say that you received or you may receive in this lifetime. Biga, bitch.
And that 10,000 views is in a couple of hours.
Correct. That's going to be currently in a few moments. But this is what I'm saying. It's just like, girl, y'all be stepping out of y'all comfort zone and hitting a bitch who don't think that she's above y'all until y'all make her get into those spaces. I don't think that I'm above anybody until, I need to put this on the comment section, please. I don't think that I'm above anyone until you force me to get into those places. Y'all force that on me. I'm like, nah, girl, here y'all go. And I got to point at accolades, which I don't have to, but because they be trying to do them for me. All that bitch do is be on them red carpets and all this stuff. I'm like, well, girl, when y'all feel some type of way about me, meet me in those spaces where I'm at. And once you meet me there, discuss it in my face then. Until then, biga. How dare any one of you hoes think that you can outread me? How dare you?
Girl, I don't remember you shaking my drink up.
Girls, I had to shake mine because it was too strong. I needed yours to be strong as it needed to be. How dare y'all feel that y'all can do those things? Bitch getting a bitch. Because that's not even my angle. Craig and I hate that for them, that they get these lashings. Yes, that they get these lashings. I hate that for them. I despise that for them. That they get these lashings, Craig. Taking things that I have said, and the media has the unmitigated goal to do that to me. I'm going to repeat that again. The media, as in mainstream media, has the unmitigated goal to do those things. Because I heard a bitch speak on that, talking about that I got into it with Jess. No, sweetie, I made a statement about things that are part of our community as faggies and blacks. And because the voice that I have elevates outside of Bigo and or motherfucking YouTube or Twitter or Instagram, that the mainstream folks grabbed a hold to it and they felt some type of way about it. Again, instead of trying to read me, read about me, bitch. Instead of trying to read me, read some excerpts from my life and apply them to yours. So that when you get into the reading room with me, you can say, bitch, you did that, but I did this. But currently, right now, you're saying, yeah, bitch, you did all that. But what are you doing again? Biga. Play with your pussy, your kids, your dogs, your pets, bitch. But don't motherfucking play with me. Without any credentials. Now, if you were a girl of credentials, I'll be like, all right, girl, I see what you're saying. But you girls are not girls of credentials, bitch, to even play with me like that. I told y'all before, when I was doing porn, that those girls were in their apartments and I was in my home. Ceiling to floor, windows, 30 foot in my home that I still have now. And I just purchased another one that the ceiling to floor windows are twice the size. You can't play with me. You can't get in a boxing ring with a heavyweight, bitch. You can't do it because you're not going to win. And speaking of me being in my 40s, headed to my 50s, bitch, look this good when you get there. If you get to those places, because a lot of you young girls are getting chopped up and motherfucking goddamn put in garbage disposals, bitch, before you're the age of 25 or 30. Because you out there playing pussy or playing real or not telling your chats or playing hostro games. I crawl so that you can walk.
What'd you do, girl?
I crawl so that you can walk. Respect your mamas, bitch. Get to 50. Be a transsexual or even a black person and hold as much space as I have over the course of time. And talk to me then. Get one of my flops on your resume.
Okay.
Get one of my flops on your resume, bitch. One of them. And then I'll respect you a different way. Ooh, this tea was good.
Mm-hmm. It's so delicious.
Bitch, there are entities getting ready to motherfucking make movies and stories about my motherfucking life. Who the fuck are you young and think that you're talking to? Get one of my flops, bitch, and add it to your resume and then come back and see about me. And they love throwing Kaya's name up.
Ooh.
Does TV One still do an unsung?
Bitch, I'm gonna spit this drink everywhere.
That's all I'm saying.
Not an unsung.
Do they still do an unsung?
Girl, I don't know.
Girl.
I don't know. I haven't heard it from it in a while.
Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Now y'all run that over there to the Bigo kids, bitch, and let them go into a frenzy about that again. It was not, nobody was reading that.
Mm-hmm. But you are now.
Oh, I am now, I am. Now I am. It is now. Now you can take this as a read, bitch. You can now.
Someone said yes, they do. They still do the song.
Well, y'all, please put a bid in for the van. Because the van itself needs an unsung. How it rolled up and down I-70 motherfucking 5, bitch. But we're not here tearing her up. She just got astray because they added her to the conversation. Ooh. You know, Craig, I have to be honest with you. I actually enjoy that type of stuff.
What? That whole little diatribe you just went
Yes, I enjoy that. I don't really like to do, but when I do it, I like to go forth because it reminds me of all the work that I have done. When I get into a space of thinking like, God, what more do you have for me? You know, because when I was speaking at the college.
At the what, girl?
When I was booked to speak at the college at Rutgers University.
Yeah, don't demean where you were. You were at a university.
Yes, I was speaking. Yes, when I was speaking at Rutgers University, I also spoke at Buffalo University. Remember, you were there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
When
You've actually spoken.
I've spoken
at a lot of
I've spoken
universities.
Many universities.
Right, which is true.
Right. And I've also, while I was speaking there, communicated about my background in adult film and business and entertainment. I communicated and I educated the kids on how to take lemons and make lemonade. Because those are the smart kids who ain't trying to read me. They're trying to learn from me because they understand that this is a comeuppance story. And this is a story to be studied.
Girl, you really got a handle on that word comeuppance, bitch.
I got it from you.
Girl, we're going to get acquiesced before it's all over.
We are.
We're going to get that.
We are. Well, you went to college for me. Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. And you girls are actually going to gag after something airs after May 20th.
Oh,
I got a date for it.
Oh, okay.
You're going to gag on that as well. When the girls is receiving honors and accolades, bitch, from Viacom. For her relentless and tireless work as being the T.S. Madison, bitch. Let's be clear
Okay.
that this is an entity here, darling. Greg, I like that. I feel good doing that. That's why I feel good. And I just may have them stream it on Bigo.
Do you have a Bigo account?
I just may have them do that. But they might be busy. Fighting, stabbing, shooting.
Oh my God. For beans.
For beans. I wasn't reading them, Craig. Craig, I wasn't reading them. Like, why they do that? Can you explain to me why they do that?
I can't. I cannot.
Mo, can you explain to me why they do that?
I can't either. I can't explain it.
Why do I have to come and look like I'm so self-absorbed and such a narcissist? Why do I have to look this way? Why? I was talking about the goodness of America. I was talking about how we as Americans are under attack. And the colors made this about them to make this about me, to make this about them. Shit! And then after all this happens, I start to look like the bad one. After all this, I have to start looking like the bad one. I hope that God take everything. God, because I see these God given, God take it away. Well, listen, honey, y'all been saying God take it away from the time I ran through my backyard saying to my front door, saying new weave, 22 inches, yes. And as you can see, there's been an immense of more of comeuppance. I've shown you, honey, the $200,000 car I pulled off the lot. I've shown renovations here. I went over across the street just to inspire you to be exactly who you are and grow, and you can do it from where I came from. And yet, Craig, we talked about this today. Y'all are on your knees praying to God that he takes something from me. And all I've shown you was abundance. Abundance and living your life.
That's weird, though.
On being exactly who you are unapologetically.
That's weird to pray for God to take stuff away from
The bitch
somebody.
said that she can't wait till niggas run down on me and beat me up. I'm like, where them niggas at? Where they at?
But you know, envy really is the fear that God isn't going to bless you in the same way that he blessed somebody else.
Is that what it is?
That's really what it is.
Wow. Is that what it is, Greg? Can you repeat that again? They can, because they love to cut around the parts.
Right.
Maybe they'll cut around that part too.
Envy is really the fear.
Oh, excuse me, hold on. And Mo, when you chop this down, I need you to title this Bigo. Just so they don't have to search around and know where to get it
They
from.
already know where it's at?
Yeah, Bigo.
Okay, I got you.
But envy is just the fear that God isn't going to bless you as abundantly as he blessed somebody else. That's why people have jealousy and envy and all that other stuff, because you're just concerned that he's not going to do the same thing for you.
And it's crazy that I be sitting over there saying everything that I have and everything that I've done, God can give this to you. He can do this. He, she, it, they.
No, he can't. Because a lot of these people are evil people. Why would God do that for them?
Because
some of these people are just pure evil.
They are, Mo. But here's the thing. Whatever God gives me, he chose me.
But you earned it also.
I also earned. Well, he chose me. He called, I answered. You don't know what I give up. You don't know what I
What's the sacrifice?
What's the sacrifice?
Exactly.
You don't know the things that I've been through. You don't know any of that. That's the same thing I talked about when I was at the college. I said, when all this stuff was going on in my life and all the things that was going on for me in my life, and I was on my comeuppance thing, nobody asked me how I felt. Nobody, all the nasty, even in this situation, when a bitch sitting over there on a platform saying, I can't wait till niggas run down on her and fuck her up. I sat there, was like, really?
But you know what that reminds me of? It goes back to when I went. Remember I told you I flew down to see Beyonce, the concert, and I said to you, after I saw
wait
her,
a minute. And everybody was screaming I'm black from my voice at that concert.
Yeah, that happened too.
I actually got a check from that the other day. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
But I was telling you.
I just had to let you. Thank you for going to that concert. I actually got a deposit from that just 2 days ago. What's today? Monday? Friday.
You're so stupid.
From my 5,000 or 10,000 views that came from YouTube. Thank you. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I just had to do that.
What I was going to say was, when I saw, even before I went to see her in the concert, remember how you would see all of the videos over social media, and the video where she said, when she was speaking, at the beginning of the concert, and she said, "I'm so thankful for my family and the women of Destiny's Child," and she said, "my husband, and for all of the shit we've been through." I literally, from that moment, started praying for her.
You did.
Did I tell you that?
You did.
I started praying for her because, going back to your point, no one really thinks about the weight that you carry when you're a public person.
Right.
Nobody really thinks about the struggle, even the way that some of you tear Oprah up and talk about what she need to be doing. You don't really think about their day to day. You don't think about the weight that they carry. Yes, as the public, we look at you and her and Beyonce and all of these people and feeling like we're entitled to something because they've made it and they should just do this because they're rich or just because they have influence in the world. But we don't think about the weight that they carry.
Well, to comment on that, Craig. I think the reason is because a lot of people feel like just because you have money, your whole life is okay. And because a lot of people prioritize money so much, they think that.
Hold on, Mo. I got to tear into Eric D. Whittemore down here.
What did they say?
No, I tear Tyler up not because of what he does, because I also talk about how great he does in his philanthropic ways. What I tear him up about, Eric, if you were listening, maybe you just didn't understand. I tear him up about his work, not about his philanthropy.
Craig, and I want to get through this sentence, and I might reveal something that is going to come out very soon. Yeah. I've had the opportunity. I've had the opportunity to just. I've had the opportunity to experience his work, and I have to say that.
Girl, say it in the mic, girl.
I have to say that talking from an outside perspective, before I got the opportunity to experience his work, after I experienced his work, I had a newfound understanding
of
the way his work happens.
I do too.
No, but I had the opportunity to, and it was something. And I've had the opportunity to experience him as a person. And have in-depth conversations with him as a person, and have the opportunity to be in the space and be in the thing, and then get the opportunity to see how this stuff works. And then when before things had transpired, he made an explanation. And in his explanation, he said, I've never been awarded the same opportunities that the other studios have had. I've never been awarded the same. He said those other studios can go there and they can get hundreds of millions of dollars and do X, Y, and Z, and this and the other. He says, and they've always put a rush on me for something. And in the midst of that, before we started doing what we did, I was like, I can't wait to come home and tell Craig.
Now, I know you didn't say that to him.
No, I didn't say it to him.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say that to him. I said, I can't wait home. I can't wait to come home to tell Craig that,
Girl, let's just talk about it after the show.
we will. But I just wanted to say that openly.
Yeah.
That I didn't want to come and say to Craig, like, okay, Craig, so here we go.
No, here's the thing. I definitely give him hell for the quality of his work. But you and I have talked off camera, and I've said it on camera, not as much as I tear up his work, but I've also said how you have to take your hat off to what he's built. I don't have to like his work, but I take my hat off to what he's built. My only thing is I just sometimes want, and again, it's his dream, so he gets to do what he wants to do with it. But as an outsider looking in,
Right.
I sometimes want him to do more collaboration. I think he and what's the girl who did The Shy?
Lena Waithe.
Lena Waithe. I think he and Lena Waithe could do great stuff together. I think he and my girl Ava DuVernay could do great stuff. I just would like to see him do more collaborative type things because, in my opinion, his work He has the resources that they all need, Ava and Lena and all these other people, but they have a different kind of a gift, and I think it would just take his work to another level.
Well, here's the thing. Speaking of Lena Waithe, right? And then we're going to go right into some fag talk after this. Because I want to talk about this. I sent you that clip that I told you to watch last night.
Yeah.
Did we have that? Do we have that clip?
I have it, but we can't play it. I mean, we can play the audio, but we can't show them.
Okay, so I guess there is in the new season of
The Shy.
The Shy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the new.
We can't play it.
Yeah,
'cause
we
that's
can't
on
play.
Showtime
In the
or
new
something.
season of The Shy, there is the trans love story between the trans girl and Luke.
Luke James. Luke James's character.
Luke James's character.
Which is who's an awesome singer, by the way.
He what?
He's an awesome singer.
Oh yeah.
He is. And so
And he fine as hell. I saw him one day walking in this restaurant I was going into.
well, you know, I work with them over there at the thing at Fox. You know,
so you've seen him?
Yeah, that's my friend. We cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my motherfucking dog. Bitch, I'm interlocked. Like some motherfucking nappy braids, bitch. I'm interlocked. And so, I watched the thing from the episode, and then the thing from the episode, they were talking about her as a trans woman, like, you know, she wants him to come forth, and she wants him to tell that they're in a relationship with each other, and they're going together, and they're the things, like she really wants him to do that, right? And because she really wants him to do that, I had some reservations with a few things. I felt like that his character. What is his character's name? Y'all put I
don't know his character.
Y'all put his character's name down there in the comment section. And so she wants him. It's not like that he's not out in the public with her.
Yeah.
And it's not like that he's not like.
But she wanted him to be vocal that she's trans, right?
Yes. That he's.
So he's not trying to hide her and stuff like that.
No, he's
They're
not.
out in restaurants and doing stuff, but she wants him to say,
This is my girl.
This is my girl and she's trans. That's how it was presented.
That's what it looked like,
yeah, right?
So now, because it looked like that, you know, I watched it and I just was like.
They're saying his name is Victor on the show.
His name is Victor?
Yeah, they say.
I was like, why? I just was like, why? What is the why does he need to do that now? If he's walking around.
Who is this about to get blocked? Talking about Craig, let Madison do Maddie in the morning by herself, please.
Craig, don't say this.
You want to get blocked?
Just like we see all this other stuff going on down
right,
there.
right.
Well, nobody's. This is just.
Right.
Thanks for the engagements, because we will definitely cash in on that. But why? If he is in his space and he's out with you and he's talking to you and he's. Oh, that was the end of the season? Okay, I didn't see that. If he's out with you, he's talking with you, he's on Front Street with you.
I got something for you right before you
I
finish this.
I was going to say.
I got a parallel for that.
I was going to say, Maddie, if let's just say she's not trans. Let's just say she's a regular woman.
But she is.
I mean, like a biological. Sorry, let me say biological woman. Let's just say she's a biological woman.
You could say cis. I'm not.
No, I'm not saying that because this is your channel. But let's just say she was a biological woman, and she wants the same way. A woman, period, will want to know that okay, the man that I'm with claims me and claims me for who I am.
But he is claiming her. Though.
But what's the difference when people feel like their boyfriend or girlfriend should post them on their Instagram?
Right.
It's the same thing.
The same thing.
Like there are a lot of people who make a big deal about that.
It's the same thing.
Well, you don't ever post me. They think that carries so much weight and it has some sort of a significance because if you don't post them, then somehow that means you're hiding me or you got some shit going on. You don't want people to know that you're in a relationship. But maybe it just means that you're insecure. Why do you need that kind of validation? And I'm speaking specifically about the Instagram thing. You know what I'm saying? But I see what you're saying too.
Yeah,
I see both sides of it.
I do see what you're saying, but I'm also trying to give it like Craig is doing, give you the other aspect of how the woman in that particular situation is feeling. Like, yeah, we go out together, but when people see us, are they really?
They know, but this is the thing. When you watch the show, you know that they're a couple.
Because he does claim her.
He claims her. They kiss. They hold hand. When he gets up to do his speech, he talks about she's right there by his side.
Right.
She hugs. She kissed. So, and then she asked him on the show. She said to him, "When was the last time you've been with a cisgender woman?
Mm-hmm.
Like, when was the last time that you've been with a cisgender woman?" And he thought about it because on the last
season or something,
he was with another trans woman, and so and so I just was like, for me,
mm-hmm.
What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do?
Pacify her insecurities. Because that's really what it gets down to.
In other words, say, "This is my girl,
and she's trans."
Yeah. Because perfect example.
Because she said, like, where's the clip? Can we play it in the background?
Yeah,
I think it's in our
Instagram.
It's in our Instagram.
Go in the Instagram thing that we have. It should in your thing, Madison. Yeah, the one that's connected to the speaker.
If I see it before you, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, because you know.
You want me to find it?
Yeah, fine. Send it to me, Craig, because
I think it's in our text messages, to be honest with you.
I remember seeing it in this. Oh, here it is.
Oh, okay.
Send it to me. Airdrop it to me.
Oh, shit. I just sent it to your Instagram.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, so let's play it.
A cis straight black couple.
Hold on.
People love a cis straight black couple.
But if I'm attracted to women, don't that make me straight too? Trans women are women.
Exactly. But when was the last time you were with a cis woman?
So what do you call that? What's the word for that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Why haven't you spoken publicly about being in a relationship with the trans woman?
You think voters are gonna be here for that?
If you don't declare the love that you have for the women that you love, it erases us.
I get it.
You could keep up this facade if you want, but it'll come out eventually, or someone will catch you slipping and hold it over your head.
But I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Okay, come on.
Because, so she said, well, why can't you just let people know that you're in a relationship with a trans woman? But then if he was going around announcing it, and then she'd be like, well, why you got to tell everybody? Kind of like the other week when Mo introduced.
Exactly.
When Mo introduced, or not introduced, but when Mo was talking to the movers or whatever, and he said, oh, she's trans.
Which you had no business pouring
Right.
So it had no business pouring
so if this lady's boyfriend
up like that.
Right.
He should have bought Hunty.
Right. So
But here's the thing. She wants that. It's just so.
Child, ain't nobody got time for all that. This is my girl, and that's it.
Like that's how I feel.
That's it.
But I'm one trans person that feels this way.
Correct.
And she's another trans
Correct.
person that feels that way, and that has another tone, another story to that.
I just don't think that you have to share all of that. And it's not because she's trans and it needs to be a secret. It's like, what if there was an infidelity in a relationship? Every time they introduce, they got to say, oh, yeah, she cheated once. Or like some things need to stay in the relationship. Yeah. And I think that falls under, this is our business. I don't believe that you tell your friends and family about every single twist and turn that your relationship takes. Because what will happen is, when you tell your friends and family about the bad shit that you encounter in the relationship, that's going to slant their perception of your partner. Because what happens is we only go and share the shit that fucks us up. We don't really go and share the shit that, oh, it was so great, he did this, he did that. We don't go with all of the highlights. We only go with the shit that's fucked up. And then they looking at your partner like, why is he with this motherfucker? Like, you know what I mean?
I totally agree. Not everybody needs to know what's going on in your life.
Right, this is our juke joint.
But I understand. I get it from both. From
both
she's like, okay, well, I'm trans, so why are you not
right
acknowledging that? Like, why are you not saying that I'm trans? Like, why do you not?
Well, can I do a little devil's advocate?
Come on.
All right. So, in the case of that, I would say trans women are women, right? Right? Can we all agree on that?
Trans women are trans women.
But I'm saying like they're underneath.
We fall under the women umbrella, yes.
Right.
But
so why does it matter as long as everybody acknowledges that this person is a woman? Why does it matter if people acknowledge if they're trans or not? As long as you present her with her proper pronouns and you treat her as such.
Because I would think,
well, she's for representation,
right? But see, that's what I'm saying. I think that her pushing for that is kind of tied to her own work and healing on herself. You understand what I'm saying? Because I believe as queer people, whether you trans or gay or bi or whatever, I think that's lifelong work that you have to do.
Boom Dynamite says because representation matters.
Correct.
I get it.
Yeah.
And and he's public office.
Yeah.
He is public office. And so because he's public office, she's like, okay, now that you're public office, you're running for councilman or whatever it is that you are.
But then what if
you're representing the people? So. But
then what if the people don't vote for him because of that?
I mean, you can risk that as well.
Right, but girl, you're my girl. Why I gotta risk that? We together. I'm introducing you up here at this pulpit with me. Why the fuck I got to let them know that you trans?
He said pulpit.
Well, especially
well, at this podium. Whatever the fuck they speaking at.
Well, especially when you roll it down and you boil it down to the way that people want us to be ostracized, removed completely, and put in a corner that's like completely separated from all communities, right? Completely separated from all communities, and then not only just separated from all communities, but not having any rights for any fucking thing. You feel me? And so, come on, hold on.
Oh no, that's why I put my head down because I want you to complete your thought.
Not having rights, they don't want us in certain things. But I am not opposed to trans people having their own space in certain things, especially like sports.
Girl, sound like we getting into fact talk.
It does seem like we get into.
Do we need to?
We about to. Let's get into some fact talk, honey. Run it, Mo.
Right?
Yes. And you do know that fags mean popular hot ass gossip.
That's right. It's a homonym.
It's right. Popular hot ass gossip. And we're two popular hot ass gossipers. Bitch, when them hoes get on those large platforms, on those breakfast clubs, and on those D.L. Hughley shows that reach millions of people, you fucking right, I'm going to hold on. I got to make sure I get the right sound correct before you, because I'm going to have...
Girl, fuck them signs.
I'm going to have you repeat that. If that was written, nobody can write shit for motherfucking me, ho. They may write on that Instacart app that you go in there and pick up those eggs, those apples, and those grapes, bitch, and you drop it off to their motherfucking door. They may write that on the app so that you can do that. Hey y'all, this is T.S. Madison. We need you to come out and join us for some good old hot, nasty fun for the Maddie in the Morning Show live at the City Winery. And baby, listen, it is going to be lit.
And oh, honey, ain't no Maddie in the Morning Show live without some good old nasty fag talk. Ain't that right, Craig?
You better know it, bitch. Get over to fagtalk.com and get your tickets. You can get the tickets for the April 24th show, May 22nd, June 19th, July 5th, or August 14th. Or come to all of the motherfuckers.
That's what you gotta do, honey. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there.
But that counts.
Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what? This is 99J.
The views and opinions expressed on this program is just that, views and opinions. Don't take any of it serious. But I will warn you, viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some fag talk.
You met me as me.
Yes.
Bro, this hair looks delicious on you.
Yes! This is 99J. 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 Yes!
Do you have what it takes to be a fag? Oh, honey, you know you do. We all do. I'm most definitely a popular, hot-ass gossiper. Oh, honey, I was born a fag. And so are you.
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your pardon.
I'm rich.
Say it again.
I am rich.
You're what?
That's right, girl. PHAG. Popular, hot ass, gossiper. Ain't that's right?
Yes.
I mean, sister. Yes. Yes.
And that's spelled PHAG, not the other one. But that counts.
Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what?
This is 99J. 99J.
Yes!
Thank you. You met me as me.
Yes.
Yes! Bro, this hair looks delicious on you.
Yes! This is 99J. This is 99J. This is 99J. This is 99J. This is 99J.
Yes! Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what?
This is 99J. 99J.
Yes! Sexy hair.
Thank you. I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your pardon.
I'm rich.
Say it again.
I am rich.
You're what?
I bought it home. They were in their apartment. They were renting their apartment. Yes. 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 Yes.
And stop worrying about
The faggots!
right. Shit.
We ain't going nowhere! My God, today.
And you do know that fags mean popular hot ass gossip.
That's right. It's a homonym.
It's right. Popular hot ass gossip. And we're two popular hot ass gossipers. Bitch, when them hoes get on those large platforms, on those breakfast clubs, and on those D.L. Hughley shows that reach millions of people, you fucking right, I'm gonna hold on. I gotta make sure I get the right sound correct before you, because I'm gonna have
Girl, fuck them signs.
I'm gonna have you repeat that. If that was written, nobody can write shit for motherfucking me, ho. They may write on that Instacart app that you go in there and pick up those eggs, those apples, and those grapes, bitch, and you drop it off to their motherfucking door. They may write that on the app so that you can do that.
Hey y'all, this is T.S. Madison. We need you to come out and join us for some good old hot, nasty fun for the Maddie in the Morning Show live at the City Winery. And baby, listen, it is going to be lit. Oh yeah. And oh, honey, ain't no Maddie in the morning show live without some good old nasty fag talk. Ain't that right, Craig?
You better know it, bitch. Get over to fagtalk.com and get your tickets. You can get the tickets for the April 24th show, May 22nd, June 19th, July 5th, or August 14th. Or come to all of the motherfuckers.
That's what you gotta do, honey. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there.
But that counts.
Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what? This is 99J.
Hi there, Nightwing Son. And somebody came on my Instagram the other day and was like, he meant an acronym. No, actually, I meant a homonym.
What you meant?
I meant a homonym. But it is also an acronym as well. Popular hot ass gossiper.
Yes, God.
Fag. But it's a homonym because
well, break it down, Craig, because you got your.
Right.
Come on, break it down.
Right. A homonym is a word that sounds alike, it's spelled differently, and it has different meanings. Yes. So it's actually both. It's a homonym and it's an acronym. Please don't try to correct me, people.
Craig, let them know you have your HSBC.
I do.
HS.
Somebody came on my Instagram last week talking about he meant an acronym. No, I meant what I said. But it's also an acronym. It is. It's both. Anyway, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Did y'all miss us? Y'all were tearing my Instagram out. And one more thing my lawyers want me to say.
Right.
CraigTheWriterStewart.com is not for you to be messaging me stories. Talking about, oh, y'all need to talk about this. We got this. We did not ask for story submissions. When you go over to CraigTheWriterStewart.com, you are going there to purchase one or all four of my books. Or to sign up for Patreon or something. Or to get tickets for Fag Talk.
Hold on, wait a minute.
They all over my website talking about, can you put this in? That is for you to purchase books. It is there to purchase books. Don't be going over there clogging up my inbox. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We got so much to talk about today. So much. But I got a dinner party at my house tonight, so I can't be here too late.
You can't.
And you got stuff to do too.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
We want to talk about, like we left off, we were talking about
the Shy.
The Shy. We were talking about the Shy. Mm-hmm. But then after we were talking about the Shy, we were talking about how people want to ostracize and how they, let me move this. I don't want this to really be in the way. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there it is. And so
Jamie, I said it's an acronym and it's a homonym. Girl, go look up the words, girl. Don't try to keep correcting me in these comments.
So we were talking about the way that black people and kind of like the way blacks and stuff really wants to ostracize the girls and want to peel the girls, the cap back because, we're the fags and trainees and dykes and whatever it is. So recently we just watched a thing. Mo, I'd like for you to play the thing.
All right, here we go.
Aiden Van
Yeah.
In 7 for Bergen Episcopal, Abby Wilson. Out very well is Gallagher and McDaniel in lane 2. We're going to see Gallagher later on in the relays. Great knees, great drive. Gallagher, the victory here in section number 1. 25-49. Second and Wilson in 30-77. Third Skyspers in 31-31. Fourth Messiel.
So Boosie, did you put what Boosie said?
No, I just finished the video right now.
Okay, so Boosie said this. Y'all know how Boosie spell. We had a spell off.
Oh.
Remember when me and Boosie had our spell off? It says...
Y'all need to take y'all... What?
Come on, Craig, help us.
Y'all need to take y'all in...
Make y'all
in
on league.
On school.
On
gyms. I'm going to read it how he got
it. Okay, read it, Craig.
But you know what he...
I don't know what the nigga trying to say.
Craig, you trying to say? You know what he said?
What he wrote was,
Craig, read that.
y'all need to take y'all make y'all on league, on schools, on gyms. Sick of y'all doing this to girls who have worked.
Read it, Craig.
Is that an acronym?
He's trying to say hard.
Oh, okay.
They whole lives to be successful. You trannies. That would be you.
He got that right.
Right. You
now,
trannies.
now he spelled that right.
He spelled that right.
If you put it in Google, all the trannies come up.
So
we know he knew how to spell that.
Well, technically, he should have turned that Y into an IES.
He could have, but that's the nigga way to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
You trannies need your own everything. Parents need to boycott at the White House and stop this. It's sick. It's not fair at all. They need Transformer University in.
He spelled that right.
He did, because he knows the trains words.
Right.
He has those together.
Right. In Trans High, soon they go have women college teams with all trannies. Sad.
Okay.
Girl, I think I got a headache. I don't know if it's the alcohol or that.
Well, girl, we got good alcohol we drank.
Yeah, we got good alcohol today.
We always have good alcohol.
Come on. Finish the story. Girl.
I'm gonna hate to say this, but there are some sentiments of that I agree. I think that we should have our own certain things.
Okay.
I feel that we should have our own sports. We should have our own leagues. We should have our own teams. We should have these things.
So now when we were talking about this earlier, my question to you was, it was more rhetorical, but are there enough trans athletes in different categories to be able to create a whole team though?
Okay, well here's the thing. With the way that we are coming into ourselves and we are coming more out and more people are finding themselves falling under the non-binary, the trans category, the LBGT, how many people are identifying. Okay, I see people are saying there isn't enough trans people there, but Kano, there is. But there are not enough people.
I'm talking about athletes though. I think there are enough trans people moving through the world, but you ain't no athlete.
Bitch, I can whoop ass though. I can whoop ass.
So you're going to go with the MMA man?
Bitch, I can whoop ass.
and then
I can whoop. Hold on,
go ahead.
Because I know there's a lot of bitches watching. I can whoop ass. I can shoot.
Maddie, that's not a sport though.
It will be with a motherfucker that need to be shot. Bitch, I can whoop ass.
Unless you're talking about boxing or MMA.
I can whoop ass.
That's not a sport.
Or whatever. I can get in the paint.
But see, I predict what's going to happen.
But you're not talking about basketball.
But what happens is, and I can already see this happening, if they did create sports for trans, let's say they had trans running, what's that shit called? Track and field. If they got into track and field, if they got into wrestling and whatever else, then what's going to happen is you're going to have trans people saying, she ain't trans, she non-binary, she don't really count. It's going to be all of that bullshit.
That could happen. Okay.
Then the trans girl's going to turn on the non-binaries.
Okay.
The them and theys.
Okay, that could happen.
They don't belong here. They don't belong here.
Which they?
Which they are you talking about?
Them non-binary girls. Them non-binary children.
But
we is transmission fluid.
Correct. I don't think, honestly, that there's anything wrong with it. Well, because there's not enough. I see the people in the comments saying that there's not enough.
Yeah, just like feel like full sports teams, and I'm not just talking about one particular sport. I'm just saying sports across the board. You know what I mean? So I think that would be the biggest dilemma.
Somebody said the
NBA started with 8 teams.
Started with 8 teams.
Which is true.
Okay.
I don't know how none of that shit go, Mo. You more of an expert because I hear your ESPN and your other apps go off all day over here. And your other apps always going off over there.
What are the other apps?
What are the other apps, Maddie? Because I'm confused too.
What it sound like?
That's vibration. That's vibration, man.
Is that Bumble?
No, it's not. I'm not on any dating apps.
Oh, you're not?
I'm not on any dating apps. You're not gonna find me on.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently I'm on something too, child. I done popped up on some new app that I just found out about the other day.
If you see me on dating apps, that's not me.
Really?
Right.
That's not me.
Okay, well it's me, and the money that you've been requesting for the nudes. You know which app that I told you to send the money to. The money that you've been requesting for the nudes, you know where to send it. I'm telling you know where to go.
Just send my rate though. Just send my portion of the.
Maybe, but
maybe you using my pictures.
You just denied it wasn't you. How do they know it? Well, see, I told y'all I had it. I told you niggas I had the picture. I airdropped it to myself. And the video.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. That is too funny.
I don't want to be some type of way because I'm just over it with the way that this big thing is about the way trans are. Mm-hmm. I'm not into sports. That's not my thing. I will battle if I need to. Mm-hmm. If I'm ever tried, bitch, or ever tested in a space where I got the motherfucking UFC or whatever the fuck it is, I'm with it. But what's wrong with it? Just like I'm not opposed to us having a bathroom.
Mm-hmm. I think the easiest thing in terms of the bathroom thing, it would be easier just to do, and I saw this the other week, it would just be unisex bathrooms, period. But they're individual stalls. You know what I mean? They're closed off.
I wouldn't trust unisex.
They actually have some already.
Yeah, but the reason why, and the reason why I say I wouldn't trust it isn't because of what people think. It's because of I'm gonna go way to left field, but it's because I think there are people out there that will take advantage of situations like that.
Well, of course.
I could see like a heterosexual man claiming, which we've seen in news, claiming that they are maybe non-binary or trans just to go into a bathroom.
That is true.
And do some messed up stuff.
That is true, but that's not always, and a lot of that stuff is propaganda.
Yeah.
I do feel, and a lot of that stuff is plants.
Yeah.
That I feel have tried to, especially now we're in election time. I do feel that that's heavily, and they know that those are ploys that are put there to help in the fear mongering.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And so, but what's wrong? I'd like to ask the trans people, what is wrong with us having our own bathroom? Because I'm going to go to any one of the motherfuckers. The male, the female, the trans, the family room.
Which you've done.
I do it, Mo.
Would that women's bathroom be long?
I'm like, what you, okay, bye, bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch, because it's the pee.
Right. Better be like, fuck that shit.
Fuck that.
I don't think it would be a problem for trans. Well, I don't think it would be a problem having the bathrooms. I think what happens is if we started having bathrooms that are specifically trans, it
needs to just say gender neutral.
Correct.
That's what it needs to say.
Because if it says something like trans or something like that, then you may have people that might start attacking people. They looking at them going to that bathroom. Or you may have girls who haven't fully transitioned. Or even if they do fully transition, they may not want everybody to know they trans because they going in that bathroom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got folk who are positive, who don't listen. No, I'm making a point. Who are positive, who don't like to go and get their treatment because the people know that this is the place that you go to get your Tic Tacs. So a lot of times people won't go and get treatment. They have free HIV drugs, but a lot of people won't even go and get it because they don't want to be seen in those spaces. Even though you can get your Tic Tacs mailed to you in the mail.
Okay, we understand all that, but at the but a lot
I don't like the way you just dismissed
no because Craig, we gonna be on this for weeks.
No,
again.
I was just trying to draw a
We're
comparison.
gonna be on this shit for weeks.
It's the same thing.
We're gonna be on this shit for weeks. Oh my God.
Well, girl, at least they'll get off you with that bigo shit.
I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck nothing about that because I can meet a bitch in their face that feels some type of way. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Well, I can't really meet them in their face because we don't occupy some of the same stuff. Unfortunately.
Okay, now go ahead. What were you going to say?
Craig, see how you cooked that and got me back in that? I had left that alone. You just cranking me with that.
Go ahead.
Go on now, Craig.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I just think that. So, for example, somebody said earlier that that's only like that in the clubs where you have the unisex bathrooms, but it's not. There are certain airports. In fact, there was some white woman who's in. I don't remember what her role is. She might be in Congress, but her video went viral because she was actually in a bathroom, which was unisex. It was at an airport. Mm-hmm. And the whole bathroom, it was beautiful, but it was these individual stalls, and they had locks on them. You know what I mean? And the only thing that was communal was where you washed your hands. I mean, it was perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Kansas City Airport. Thank you. Somebody else saw that.
All right. So here's the thing, Mo. Remember when we were out of the country? Remember when we were in Europe?
Yeah.
And we went to eat.
Yes.
And Craig, you were just in Europe, in France, because you're a rich punk.
No. I was over there on the grant.
Oh, that's what you're calling it? All right. Well, I'm rich. And so I was in France because I was rich and I was on vacation. And we're going to do South Africa the year after next. But that's another story. But I'm rich. And so we were in the United Kingdom.
Where were you, girl?
Were we in the UK?
Yeah.
No. I was in the UK for work because I host a show called Bring Back.
That was when we got back.
I host a show for VH1 Viacom.
Right.
It's called Bring Back My Girls. For Viacom. And I was in Europe for that. But I was in Europe for something else. For the other thing that we do, whatever. Mo, you were there.
Yes, I was.
And we went to the bathroom. And when we got into the bathroom, it was just like unisex.
Right. And that's what somebody in the comments said. It's been like that.
And I was just like, me and Legger was walked in the bathroom, and so the dude was in there washing his hands, and they walked past, and we just walked, and we was looking like, what the fuck?
Right. I think we make such a big deal about that here. But then also you got to tie in.
Did somebody say for Viacom?
You got to tie in.
Wait, for which company you said? Viacom. For Viacom. The one that I got this thing for? Viacom. I'm sorry. You asked.
What was I saying? Oh,
okay.
I think when we have issues like that with like bathrooms and stuff like that here, and it's not that way in Europe, certain parts of Europe, and don't think that they don't have biases because they do. But I think it's because we're so quote unquote tied into religion in this country. It's interesting how religion plays such a part in everything here, but it's some of the most evil and nasty people in this country. When you look at the division between communities, whether it's race or sexuality or whatever, it's like you all claim to be so religious and so, tied to God, but then you're able to do all of this stuff in your everyday life. So I think that's part of it, where over there they don't get into all of that.
Yeah, I think over there they're not really big on, like, they don't make a big issue on sexuality or gender identity and stuff. Now racism, yeah. If we want to talk about racism over there, yeah, it's real big over there. Oh, for
sure.
Yes, because we definitely experienced it. Right. Because as dark as Mo is, and the way that they fetish men so dark over there, he couldn't even get a cab. And we were walking down the fucking street and trying to get a cab in which part of Spain? Was it Ibiza?
No, Barcelona.
It was Barcelona and Ibiza too, right?
No,
was it?
Ibiza was better than Barcelona though. Ibiza was way better than Barcelona. Barcelona is actually very known for being racist.
It was insane.
Yeah. Like I stopped the cab and I was like, I finally stopped one after about 30 minutes. They said, how many of you?
Yeah, we couldn't get one for 2 hours.
Where was Jameson?
Oh,
he wasn't with us.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say somebody should have sent her out there to get the cab.
Jameson doesn't have a passport.
Once I told them, I said, there's about a good.
It was.
Oh, that was.
I told them
because I'll actually be in Canada tomorrow working for Viacom.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'll be here.
You'll be there, but I'll be working for Viacom again in Canada.
You see, and I'm not going to be there.
It's okay, but I'll bring you home something. I'm sorry. I'm not being arrogant. I'm just pointing out the facts that I'll be in Canada. Excuse me. Well, it's the Canadian Viacom, but I'll be there.
Well, I know you'll be getting some bacon.
Yes, I'll almost definitely be there getting Canadian bacon, and so I won't be able to be on YouTube or social media because I'll be collecting
definitely
that.
Not Bigo.
Craig, stop it. There is nothing wrong with motherfucking Bigo. Those girls make a coin over there on Bigo.
Dear Lord.
They do. I just make more. But let's go.
I knew that wasn't the end.
I do, but you know. Now I wasn't fucking with them people, Craig. I wasn't fucking with them. We was talking about the Chinese.
The what?
The Chinese.
Bro, how many syllables?
And how they motherfucking done implemented the shit and then they put TikTok over fucking here and started fucking with everybody. They got all the people over there doing the TikTok, everybody TikTok dancing and shit. And I'm not even on TikTok. And quiet as it's kept, I'm not even on TikTok and my impressions reached hundreds of millions.
Yeah.
So even if I go somewhere and I'm not even there, my presence makes the noise. Mm-hmm. Because I am who? T.S. Madison, bitch. But we talked about that shit. That was cyber war. It's been that.
Yeah.
And you want to know, you want to be 100. The warfare started with Atari.
The game?
Bitch. All them niggas sat down there. Everybody had a joystick. Then it went from.
But was it a white man that created Atari?
Listen, come on. We talking about, listen, hold up. Bitch, the Xbox came. You couldn't tell nigga from an Xbox.
No, it was the PlayStation.
And the PlayStation. You couldn't tell niggas from that.
Had niggas fucking up their TVs with the remote controls.
It has always been. It has always been.
Technology.
Technology, and it's always that. And that was my point. Mm-hmm. We've been infiltrated this way to have our minds thrown completely off from being focused on stuff. Bitch, nigga, them niggas ain't trying to get smart. They ain't trying to go down to HSBC like you did. Miss Gladys wasn't never finna let you have no PlayStation or no Xbox. Bitch, you better go to school. Put that goddamn game down and get in them books. Right or wrong?
That's right. Because I definitely had me a super. What was it called? PlayStation. I had a PlayStation growing up.
Yeah, but you had to turn that motherfucking place. There's niggas that sit on that shit all day. Well, fuck, suck, and then get back on the PlayStation. Okay. Or however it go. We'll fuck, suck first PlayStation, or PlayStation first, then fuck, suck.
If you're not making money from it, there's no reason why you should be on it all day. If you're not making money from it, because there are people that do play PlayStation and all that they actually make a lot of money from it. But if you're not, there's no reason for you to be on that thing 24/7. Now, I'm not going to lie. I have a PlayStation, but it's not that I play it all the time. It's something that I use. It's something that I play like that helps me like relax and clear my day, like clear my mind from all the.
Have you ever played war games on there?
I used to, but I don't anymore. The only thing I play on there is because I'm African. I play soccer games. That's about it.
It's called football.
You're right, but for those that are not international,
no. We got smart people. Don't be trying to.
No, I'm saying for those that are not international,
they ain't got to be international. Don't be trying to dumb out people that they know the fuck soccer.
But if I say football, they might think I'm talking about NFL.
No. No. They know that you from Africa and y'all call soccer football.
No.
Football.
Football.
Really though?
Football.
Okay.
But I only play like it's just something to unwind. Like the end of the day, before I go to sleep, I might play for like an hour, hour and a half before I actually go to sleep, and then that's it. But to sit down and just be playing video games at the age of 36 from sun up to sundown, no, I can't do that. God
That's
forbid.
a motherfucker that ain't got no job.
But again, it assisted in that. Like, come on.
I mean, you're right.
I'm not. And here's the thing. I'm not saying anything that's so far fetched.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing I said. It's what they did to us with these apps because we're embedded in these apps.
Well, that's social media. Period.
But the ones that were specifically made from the Chinese.
From the who girl?
The Chinese.
That's why they're trying to ban TikTok.
Right. Because the Americans ain't got no control over it.
But right. Now
if it was an American control, that would have been different story.
Correct. Now I do, even though I said that's why they're trying to ban it, I think there's a lot of bullshit behind it too. I do think that's a real threat, that it's 100% owned by a Chinese company, and they can there can be data breaches and all that kind of shit. But especially when you get to selling shit on a TikTok shop, you got to give everything but your damn blood type over there. But I do think that U.S. government doesn't like the fact that so many people, black, white, whatever, gay, straight, whatever, have started to mobilize and really bring real issues. They've really started to use TikTok, not just for TikTok dances and the 8 count and all that other shit, but they have really started to galvanize on there and like brought real issues to the surface.
Forever Maya said, if America controlled it, it wouldn't be so lucrative.
Correct.
You're right.
But that's why, again,
right.
that's why Bigo is very lucrative.
You said it is?
It is very lucrative. Oh. It is very lucrative over there, especially to people that have never made $24,000 or $32,000 a month. There's for people that have never made that is extremely lucrative. Because bitch, when I was not in the tax bracket that I'm in now, and $24,000 or $32,000 a month was a lot. Bitch, those are my regular. One of my mortgages is $10,000 fucking dollars. Okay, so bitch, come on. So that is a lot of money to some people that especially that will get in there and they focus and they channel and they put all their energy. That is a lot of money,
right?
Bitch, a shitload of money. Mm-hmm. So you say, so how is Bigo different from Zeus Network? None. It's no different. What's the difference? I talked the same way about Zeus. I said the Zeus, Lemmy took the power. They took the power from the VH1 folk, the white folks from VH1, and they just moved the seat over. All they wanted to move the crocker
out the way,
out of the seat and sit there.
So
didn't want to make no changes to it. They just wanted to be in control of it. Mm-hmm. And because they were in control of it, you would think that there would be some changes made, but it wasn't. And hey, we as people have been conditioned to consume trash and find that anything that's educational for us or anything that's uplifts us is boring. It's late. It's tired. I don't want to watch that. I need to see a bottle come across a bitch head. I need to see somebody be stabbed. I need exposés. I need to be people camping outside. Because I need to be in the mess because people are going to be there in the mess, and this is where they're going to be in the droves. Mm-hmm. And then you know what they do? They have shows. Bitch, I'm pouring out a tea now. Mm-hmm. They have shows like RuPaul's Drag Race that sits there in the slots, get all the good views, get all the good stuff, and those are the shows that actually people are buying advertisement spots, and they use all the messy shit to bring the viewers there, and the viewers that stay and are interested in buying, they buy through RuPaul's Drag. This is why we're on season 7 fucking team. and all the countless spin-offs and Bring Back My Girls and all this stuff, because people are buying into that. People are, this is where the money is funneled. The money's funneled through there. And once the money's funneled through there, the real advertisers that are spending millions of dollars, we're not talking about hundreds of thousands.
Right.
We're talking about the ones that are spending millions of dollars during those slots. During those spaces, that's where they are spending the millions of dollars. You may get a Love and Hip Hop advertisement. Probably they got a good ad through it here and there, get a good little spot right here. But the advertisers that are coming back to really spend money are during those RuPaul Drag Race hour and that fucking what's the one I do after the Untucked? Like, they spending money through these things because this is where the people that are coming. It's just like World Star. It's people that are on World Star right now, since we're talking about views. People that are on World Star get World Star views, millions and millions of views. But do you even remember anything? Does it count for anything? Right. Like, when people be telling me about how I get this amount of views and they get this, I'm like, you're likening me to a World Star view. Nobody knows those people on World Star. We could just talk about the video.
Right.
In this space, they're talking about the person, which is the TS, bitch. Don't get mad at me because these are facts. Don't be angry with me because these are facts.
World Star is racist, just like Atlanta Scoop. Those of you that follow that.
Well, Atlanta Scoop is owned by white people.
Oh, I know.
So wait, is World Star owned by white people too?
I don't know who owns World
Well,
Star.
what about Vlad TV?
That's a whole white man right there. And the funny thing was that sometime this year he was going after somebody for using.
Somebody
black
says I'm
people.
going to swing that topic back to me. Yes, because this is the T.S. Madison channel. Thank you. This is T.S. Madison presents Maddie in the Morning presenting Fag Talk. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here on my platform.
And the thing about Vlad was that when Vlad made his whole come up on black people.
Yeah.
And then he turned around and started getting on somebody else for doing the exact same thing.
Child. Listen. Okay. Again, let's circumvent this back to what we were talking about with Boosie.
Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely.
People were waiting on me to drag him by that, and I actually was like, now taking us away from us needing us to have our own school, our own
bathroom,
school.
It's the school part for me.
It's the school. It's all that type of stuff. Like, we don't need to be educated with everybody else. We need to have this shit over here. We don't need to be in the same. Like, I can't. We need to. We don't need to be at the HSBC, whatever colleges, because we're trainees.
And see, I feel slightly differently because I think I think segregating in that way. I think that trans people or queer people should be socialized.
We see the Nigerian comment, Mo. We don't have to stay there.
I'm just saying.
Thank you.
What do you mean? It was just up there for like 5 seconds.
It's been there too long.
Really? Oh, so you see prejudice. Y'all.
I might be.
See, I told you.
You don't have to stay there that long in that.
Well, the owner of Shade Room is prejudiced against black people, American blacks.
And trainees.
Really?
Yes, really. Yes, really.
I'm not going to say prejudice. I'll say he wants to make a lot of money.
She.
Or she.
It's a woman.
Oh, I didn't know. I just know.
I do.
Oh, okay.
I wore her ass out before.
I don't know if I would say like.
So we don't need to keep that up there that long.
I'm just saying.
Excuse me. I don't know if I would talk about segregating. Now, when we were talking, about this yesterday or today or whenever it was, I do think
it was today.
It was today. Mm-hmm. I do think that there should, like when you had sex education in elementary school or middle school, whenever you had it, I do think, and this is where I said I know a lot of parents wouldn't like this, but I do think that when we start talking about sex education, it should be tailored to humanity in general. So, like, I think there should be conversations around gay sex. I think there should be stuff that lends itself to transsexuality and all that kind of stuff. Or either maybe it's some sort of a class that the queers are excused to so they can learn their stuff. I don't know. I just kind of feel like when you start separating it, though, it kind of suggests or sends the message that, oh, no, you all don't need to learn this. Let them go over there. It almost kind of separates it. And you know what I mean? It kind of makes them feel ostracized in some kind of way. But I think that
them?
the straights.
Oh, the straights.
And the parents of those kids. Because you're going to have those parents that are going to be like, I don't want because you got parents that don't even want their kids to get sex education.
Okay, and if we're gonna say that, then I'm with that. If your stance is you don't want your kids learning about sex, I'm all right with that. But when it comes down to about learning about sexuality in general, like in totality, I was forced to learn about.
Well, that's my point.
Straight sex. I was forced. Excuse me, Mo. I know they did this in Africa too. I was forced to learn about straight sex.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting over there in my skin, in my body, in my beings, like, I don't want no pussy. I don't want to have, I'm not a dyke. So why did I have to keep learning about this? Like, because I'm not going to lay on top of, this is not the way I'm going to lay on top of a woman.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, funny enough, they never did that. They never did that in Nigeria.
What?
They taught you about anatomy. But you never had any sex education in Nigeria.
You didn't?
No.
So you didn't learn how to put the condom on? Oh, that's why y'all don't wear any.
It was instinctual.
Oh, that's why
it's
y'all.
instinctual.
Oh, that's why
It's
y'all.
instinctual.
Oh, that's
So
the
why
reason.
isn't it instinctual here?
Well, they're
do
in
you mean?
Nigeria.
So what I hear you saying is
No,
they're using condoms in Nigeria, but they're not using
that's
them
not
here.
what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Please, Maddie, why you putting words in my mouth?
I didn't put anything in your mouth.
I said words, though. I just said words.
I'm just letting you know that I didn't put anything in your mouth. Nothing.
I'm just listen. I'm just trying to understand.
No, that's not true. Condoms are. You should use those all the time.
No, you should.
You should use those
But
all the
in
time.
sex education, they teach you to use condoms.
Yes, they do.
They teach you in sex ed.
Well, in commercials, they teach you to use condoms also. You remember back in the day? I don't know about now because I don't really watch TV like that.
Yeah, you know what you talking about back then? Okay.
I'm not talking about like way back then.
No, we talking about back then when you were younger. Because you're not that young. But come on.
I'm just saying they used to teach you like, hey, wrap it up, strap up, all that type
Apollo,
of
go
stuff.
away from me with all of this.
It's true.
Apollo, go away from me with all of this.
Please. Get my children out of here.
Please.
They did used to do those commercials.
Get my children out of here.
But it has nothing to do with me being African or that I was in Africa that I use condoms. I use condoms. There's nothing wrong with using condoms, especially when you don't want kids.
And that's all? Just kids.
Right. And the diseases.
Oh, here we go.
And the
But see,
diseases.
this is how we know he's straight. Because the first thing on the straight mind is kids. It's not the S, the T, or the D.
Well, because
it's
if I'm
kid.
using
Or the S, the T, or the
because
I.
It's the kid.
The fact is, because if you're
It's the
using
kids.
condoms,
And this
if you're
is
using
why-
condoms,
and
you don't have
honey-
to worry about that.
And honey, this is why they got to run those prep commercials through all the straight shows too.
No, it would be
This
different.
is exactly why
No, Maddie.
you have to run
That's
those
not-
prep commercials
that's not- well,
through
yeah.
the straight.
No, that's true.
Through the
I
straight
agree.
kid too.
That should not be segregated. That should not be
This
segregated.
is exactly why I don't want to be watching Drag Race and then every 15 minutes, heck go a motherfucking HIV commercial. I want to be watching the same commercial when I watch Love and Hip Hop.
Because it seemed like they only run the HIV commercials and all that kind of stuff on gay programs.
Bitch.
First of all, the reason I said first thing that popped in my mind was child was because if you're wearing condoms, I don't believe you have to really worry about STDs unless you're doing something wrong. Unless you're doing something wrong.
Mo, you do know that if you have a herpes on your lip.
Correct.
If you have a herpes on your lip.
Yeah, that could be transferred. Of course.
And there's also crabs.
Yes.
Of course, it could be transferred.
And genital warts.
Yes.
That condoms do not block, prevent. And herpes.
I think you just educated him.
I did.
You did.
Because he looks really bewildered.
No,
because
you're
condoms
right.
do not prevent herpes and HPV.
See how we got to educate you straights?
Condoms don't prevent that.
I'm not above.
First
I'm not above. Look,
First
I'm
of
not
all, come
above-
out of that key.
I'm not above.
Don't you
learn-
think
I'm
that
not
we're
a-
attacking
I'm
you?
not
We're
above-
not attacking you, Mo.
Right.
No, I'm just saying.
Come
I'm
out of
not
that key.
I'm not. No, I'm just saying. I'm not above learning something that I don't know.
Okay.
And I'll admit if I don't know something.
And
I'm not
that's-
going to argue.
And
with
that's
you
why we love
if
you
I don't
because
know it.
that's why we love you because you admitted that you didn't know. But we do.
If I
Because
don't-
we are fags.
If there are things I don't know, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to argue with you.
Because
and be
we
like,
are fags, and because they have always told us fags that we are going to have all of those things.
All of those things.
The straights have told us all the fact that we're going to get all of those
Right.
things.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to understand why he went up in that key.
No, I'm just saying if I don't know something,
Mom, we're
I'm
right
not
here.
gonna-
Calm down.
Oh my
Calm
goodness.
down.
If I don't
We're
know
right
something,
here.
if I don't know something, I don't mind saying, "Oh, I didn't know that." I'm not going to.
Okay, well, I'm waiting for you to say that about this.
What about what?
I didn't know that.
I did say I didn't know.
Oh, okay. I must have missed it when you got up in
They
that
say a lot of people didn't know that. Right. And definitely a lot of straights.
I didn't know.
Because the only worry is children.
Girl, we got to go to some other stories,
right.
girl. You know I got to go.
Craig, I mean, we're in here. This is definitely going to segue to the next thing.
It always does.
We're in here.
We're in here. So we're definitely going to segue into
Yes,
the next
indeed.
thing. Now, we talked about the Boosie. We talked about...
Because there's some things I definitely got to hit.
Well, come on, let's hit it then. Hit it.
Even if I'm late for my own dinner party.
But come on, let's hit it. Shit, tell her to get the cooking.
Let's get over here to Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, yes, because since we're talking about transferring, transmitting,
Oh, Lord.
that bitch transmitted those girls to heaven.
Oh, you mean these people?
Yes, that bitch transmitted those girls up there to the next plane and got out of her motherfucker. Look at that car wrecked and smashed up like that girl. And she got it like, hi, guys. Hey, oh, God, did they survive? Wait, did they survive? Oh, shit, guys. Hold on, I got an appointment with Vanity Fair.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I'm getting ready for my television show. Hold on, don't let this be a part of my TV show, guys. Hey. And then got the nerve to fix her old wrinkly Janice Dickinson mouth up,
And
bitch,
say this.
and say this.
When OJ died.
When OJ perished.
That's when Caitlyn tweeted.
If she want to fix her motherfucking Janice Dickinson wrinkled up ass lips to say some shit like that,
That's a mess.
when we act like we ain't forget that she ran out there and motherfucker killed those people out there in the car and ain't get charged and ain't spent a dime on them people.
Right.
Down there on the Pacific Coast Highway.
Bitch, ain't spent a dime, ain't give them people family a quarter.
Nothing. All said was sorry. If she even said that.
That girl, I'm late to my nail appointment.
Someone said that boy is not gay.
Who are they talking about?
I think they're talking about Caitlyn.
No, they talking about NLE Chopper. We talking about.
okay.
Oh, well, we ain't even got to that.
I know
Yeah.
somebody wrote it down there.
Okay.
And this is what I'm saying now.
Right.
And you want to, yes, we black people know O.J. Simpson killed that white woman.
We certainly
knew
did.
that.
Yeah, we all did.
We knew that.
We were just pulling for him.
And if you ask me today,
It was black against the machine.
that's right. And if you ask me today, did O.J. do it? I'm going to say no.
Right.
He did not do it.
But in my heart,
I know he did.
Or had something to do with it.
Yes. I don't believe that he was specifically put his hands in there and choke, stabbed, or whatever they did to them fucking two white
But he
people.
had a hand in
But
it.
he stood there and watched it be done.
Period. But you know what happened? Just a little history. What happened was that O.J. Simpson verdict came on the heels of that Rodney King shit. After those police out there in California beat his ass up so badly, and then they got off, even though it was on video.
Yes.
A lot of black people didn't give a fuck if OJ killed the
Or
two
not.
of them people and nobody else.
Correct.
That's true.
See, we old enough to know this.
And so is Mo.
Correct. Just like he watched Challenger blow up on the TV. Just like he did.
With Christy McCullough.
Boom! I was like, "Ow!"
I remember that.
Bitch, I watched that Challenger
I was
explode.
a child then.
Right, but you
So
saw
were
it.
we. So were we.
And you saw it. But bitch, I watched. Oh, you damn sure watch OJ go down to 101, bitch.
I did.
You watch that white Bronco, and I always wanted a Bronco because of that shit.
You better know it.
Because that motherfucker was doing 1,000,000 miles an hour when they was running OJ down.
Yeah.
Bitch.
And not only that, don't quote me because I know the police in here, but I think her name was Rakia Boyd, I think. But it was a young girl in California, in LA. She went into a little Korean-owned store. Let me say Asian. I think she was Korean though. And she went in there and she went to buy like some milk or orange juice or something. And the Chinese lady or the Asian lady, the Korean lady, whatever she was, shot this girl in her head and killed her. All of that happened around the same time. It was that. It was the Rodney King shit, and then OJ. So black people were pissed.
Hot.
Yeah.
Hot.
Because if you talk to any black person, every black person said, I know he did it, but
Bitch.
I want him to get off.
And here's the thing. We watched them police officers beat Rodney King out there in that street. Like, we watched that happen on TV. You did too, Mo. We watched them.
Why do y'all keep
We just reminded. This is. Have you ever heard Cozy? This is a reminder. But anyway.
That's her name, Natasha Harlins. That's her name.
Bitch. And when they was stomping that man out there and those police got away, and when that shit happened with OJ, we said, well, he, just like they didn't do it, he didn't either.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they didn't do it, bitch,
he
didn't do it the fuck either.
Right.
Yep.
He ain't do it. We seen them beat Rodney King.
Mm-hmm. And y'all said they didn't do it.
And we didn't see that nigga kill them 2 people.
Right.
But you best believe I know he did it. But if you ask me today, to this day,
right,
I'm gonna say, nah, OJ ain't do that shit.
Okay.
You crazy?
I don't like judging people I don't like judging a book by its cover, but when you look at OJ, you like, he did it. When you just look at OJ, you like,
when OJ did that joke, when he was like, I was like, oh.
And then that nigga came back with that book talking about if I did it.
If I did it.
And listen, and the gag is, bitch, that's why they pulled him together about those golf clubs.
And right, that Heisman Trophy, bitch. And you know, that was like, and I think it was like, what was it, 10 or 30 years from the date that he got off from the Nicole shit, and they got his ass for that Heisman
bitch,
shit.
they got him together. Bitch, we got, and you going to jail.
He got arrested for stealing his own golf.
His own shit.
White people, that's some nasty work.
Nasty work.
Nasty work.
That was nasty work, bitch. Bitch, that was nasty.
Okay.
They're like, we can't get you for that.
So,
but
Kayla, we
we
need you to put those Janice Dickinson lips together and shut the fuck up. You see how bad Janice Dickinson looks?
Oh my God, she looks awful.
That bitch looks horrible. And for them to say that she was a supermodel?
Oh my God.
God, that bitch looks horrible.
She looks terrible.
Girl.
Some people don't age well, man.
Spoiled milk.
White people.
Come on now, let's not do that because I know some blacks that don't either.
Listen,
here you go.
That's the blacks that don't moisturize.
I know some blacks that don't either,
Look,
girl.
that's the blacks that don't moisturize. Get your moisturizer, people.
What's that girl? What's that Whitley girl name?
Oh, Jasmine Guy.
Horrible.
Was she part white though?
Oh.
Isn't Jasmine Guy biracial?
Well, maybe that black should have took over one of those sides.
But there are also white people that age well.
Yes, it is.
I think is Jasmine Guy biracial?
Yes, there is some white people that age well.
There's some white
it
people.
It ain't many.
Some.
There aren't many.
SUM. Some.
Right.
Well,
there
bitch,
aren't many.
That Janice Dickinson.
Oh, they said she's not biracial.
Oh, they say, yeah.
Some of them saying she is biracial.
Yeah, some people are saying she is. Some people are saying she
Janice Dickinson's horrible.
Well, if she ain't biracial, it's somebody in her near, like one of her grandparents or somebody. Somebody close in her lineage.
Horrible.
Yeah, there are more people saying, yes, she is biracial.
Okay.
Girl. Hold on.
Oh, my stars.
Girl.
What?
So we're past that the Caitlyn. Now let's keep going.
But while we're on celebrity.
Oh, well, you clicked on it, so let's do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this girl, listen, I'm a fat bitch, so I'm gonna use terms because I'm in the area. I'm a fat bitch, so I'm gonna use fat bitch terms. Now this big bitch right here.
No.
Now this big bitch right here, big bitch. If you had the money to buy you 2 seats, you should have bought 2 first-class seats, girl. Cause I don't know which airline that is, judging by those TVs in the back that looks like Frontier. Girl, I don't know.
Put up a sign or something saying allegedly.
I don't need to put that up. I fly constantly. I just got off a flight yesterday. But bitch.
But it wasn't Frontier.
No, it was not. And I was in the front. I was actually 1A. Bitch. So she bought her 2 seats because she's a big bitch. You feel me? And me as a big bitch, I understood her pain because I have a big ass. I'm a 60 going around. So sometimes then, bitch, that's why I don't let those girls motherfucking put me past seat 6, bitch. Because a bitch sitting there, I'm not gonna get in the middle of 2 people and both of my asses is hanging over in the seats.
Lord.
Now, according to the story that happened with this motherfucking woman right here, a woman and her baby got on the plane and they were angry at her, and they were angry because they felt that she should have given up her seat that she purchased so that her and her baby can sit. Now, who's at fault in all of this? The airline.
Why?
Yeah. So you mean to tell me I don't give a fuck if I pay for this seat and this seat? I don't give a fuck about your baby.
Right. So I was going to say it was
it's the airline's fault. It's for overselling.
Oh, okay.
You knew you only had 1 seat left because the big bitch took 2. You only had 1 seat left. The big bitch paid for 2 seats because she knew she was the big bitch. She knew this. So because she knew that she was the big bitch, she paid for she came in. But my thing is, as a big bitch with money, you have to pay first class.
But if she paid for 2 seats,
girl, first of all, put that picture back up there, Mo.
Okay.
Let me help you. First of all, that little $10 gallo dress, she did not have enough money to get no 2 first class seats. She barely got that seat. And you said that's Frontier.
It looks like it.
That was a $49 flight. Okay? Now, let me give you my experience. You can take it down, Mo. And let me give you my experience of when I was on a Delta flight. And this big guy, and don't be dragging me talking about I'm fat shaming and shit. Now, you just said all that shit about
But you're not fat, though.
So I can't say it.
So only if you fat, you can talk about
That's
that.
right. Only you're allowed to really relate. Listen, we can only go this far with Africans.
I'm not in that class.
We can only go this far with Africans. You can go beyond because you're African.
I'm not that fat.
Actually,
I'm not even fat.
You are.
I'm not fat.
You
man.
have breasts. But I said African.
Actually, no, I don't. Look at this.
I see you. Listen, I can see your nipple over here.
He definitely needs a little training bra.
I can see your nipple over here.
There's a difference
Sweetie,
between
that's a tit.
There's a difference between a nipple.
That's a tit,
There's a
sweetie.
difference between a nipple and a breast.
No. It's okay.
Those are 2 different
That's
things.
a tit.
No.
There's a difference between a nipple and a breast.
No, you do have little mosquito bites up there. You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
Look at them. They are.
That's a tit.
I might have a nipple, but I don't have tits.
You have listen.
Just work on your push-ups tonight.
But here's
on your push-ups.
Here's the thing. The gag is you have a bicep and a tit. It's okay.
Look, just work on your push-ups starting tonight.
That's a tit, boo.
I feel attacked.
You should.
I feel it
because
attacked.
we are windmilling on your ass about that tit. So either you can pull your shirt off, or we can fight tit.
I might have nipples.
Well, Mo, just pull your shirt. Let's fight. This is our titties. This is our titties battle. The fuck.
I was on a Delta flight. And when I was on that Delta flight, there was a black guy. And he was so big that he was spilling over into my seat. And bitch, I was in the middle seat. Now, I don't know how that happened.
Well, Craig, here's the thing. All right. Let me go ahead and because I'm not going to allow you to do this.
Well, I didn't get to the good part of the story.
You're about to. I'm going to let you get to the good part, but I'm just, because I'm going to have to pee while you get to that thing.
Okay.
Because this alcohol is running through. But you're a very rich bitch, and you have no business sitting in the middle seat. I would never.
Wait a minute. You better walk across the camera. So listen, I'm on my Delta flight. I'm in the middle seat. And it was the most uncomfortable flight I have ever taken in my life. I was literally seated like this because he was in this chair. Somebody else was in this chair here.
But was the other person smaller?
She was smaller.
Oh, okay.
So I was kind of leaning to her, but I couldn't even rest my back on the chair, on the seat.
Because he was
literally spilling over. His arm, his side meat.
Not spill it.
Listen, and he was trying to sit small. He was like this. And you know how when somebody, no shade, but you know how when somebody is big and they are aware that they're big. Like I'm him, so he's sitting like this, and he wouldn't look at me. He would. Can you see my eyes? He kept doing like this. He didn't want to look over at me because he knew a bitch was uncomfortable. When I tell you I got off that flight, bitch, I thought I had scoliosis. I wrote Delta from the plane, bitch. And they gave me 6,000 sky miles for my inconvenience. Thank you, Delta.
I tell you what.
So wait, so do you think...
I tell you what, had I known this, I would have wrote into my friends over at Delta because I'm a diamond medallion.
Yes.
And I would have told those girls, he's a very rich bitch. And so there's no reason for this rich bitch to be sitting in middle seat. You should have waited for, listen, I was supposed to be on a flight all the way home from LA, bitch. And I had moved my flight over because I wanted to rest. Because I work so much. At Viacom. And so, so I was so tired. Bitch, when I moved my flight over, there were no more first class seats left.
So what did you do?
Bitch, I waited till the following day. I waited till the following day. And you were there too. You just didn't know that we waited till the following day.
So that's why we waited till the following day?
Because I couldn't get on that seat, that first class seat.
So we could have been home a day earlier.
Yes.
Now where was Mo sitting?
Well, Mo sit where I pay Mo. That's him if he decides.
No. The question was, where was Mo sitting?
I don't.
Well,
listen.
it depends.
Hold on. Excuse me. Let me answer.
It varies.
Excuse me. I don't go past seat 6. I don't go past seat 6. So as Mo passed seat 6, I don't know where he was sitting.
Look, I don't know where he's going. I just know he's on the plane.
He's on the
I'm
plane
on the
somewhere.
plane, but I'm never in the back, though.
I'm not going
I'm never
past,
in the back.
I'm not. No, you know. I don't
I'm
never.
never in the
I
back.
never let because I buy y'all tickets early enough so that you can choose your seat.
Yes,
And
that's true.
because I buy y'all ticket early enough to choose your seats, I also put you where you can get your sky miles. So y'all be having enough sky miles to upgrade your seat.
You're right.
Now that's on y'all if y'all don't want to do it. If you're saving all of your points,
I always upgrade my seat.
Hold on, because if you don't want to upgrade your seat, because you've flown with me so many times all over the world. Excuse me, the world, not the country, because you've traveled the world with me. WORLD, the world, and because you've traveled the world with me, you have high points. Now, if you're saving your points to go back to see Big Mama in Nigeria, bitch, that don't got nothing to do with me.
It do.
You better take those
It do.
points.
Didn't you say you wanted to be
You
Big
better
Mama?
take those
Wait,
points.
didn't you say you
well,
wanted
go
to be-
see Big Mama.
But didn't you say you wanted to be Big Mama?
Well, we'll go past seat 6 then. Because I'm not paying for anything before seat 6. Because when the people buy my ticket, they buy my ticket. I explain to them, I don't go past row 6.
Okay.
One, you can choose between one, and I want a window seat.
Well, you need to tell them
I want
that
a window
for me
seat too.
You need to tell them that for me too.
No, I'll be buying yours.
Yeah, well, that was a lesson for me.
You
Never
can't
again.
tell me that.
Why not?
You barely get to work. But go ahead.
Whenever you need me, I'm here.
Right.
You can't say I'm not here when
We'll see you on the plane after you get off.
But in the instance of that story, I think if that lady paid for 2 seats, she paid for 2 seats.
Right.
Correct. And she should have 2 seats. And a bitch come on there with her crying ass fucking baby. Bitch, you just got to get the next lane or you have to go to the back.
That's right.
Like, I'm not finna give them, and listen, they don't want none of that shit with me because I don't give a fuck about children. Y'all know I don't. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about children. Those are miniature humans. I don't give a fuck about your kids, bitch. Those are yours. They not mine.
Girl, we need to talk about these badass kids in these schools.
Yeah, since we're here and we're talking about children, let's talk about these kids right here. Boom.
Oh! What? You think that affected me any? You want me to hit you again? You want me to hit you again? I don't want it. You want me to hit you again? I don't want it. You want me to hit you again? My God. Oh! Stop fucking playing with me. I told your dumb ass I'll knock those dumb ass glass off your fucking face. And do I look like I care? What the fuck wrong with you? What you gonna do? Still sit in that chair? You use a bitch. My granny, nigga, stop fucking playing with me. What the fuck wrong with you? Bitch ass nigga. Ain't nobody in the come and you just got slapped. Bitch, go back to teaching. Yo, soft ass. More time.
So remember the other week when we were talking about, and you said you were in the area of being transphobic, and I pushed back on it. This is why I pushed back on it, because when I think of transphobic, I think of this. But I do understand what you were saying. I thought about what you said, and so I'm like, yeah, I was, just trying to be away and separated from it. But that hurt my spirit to see that.
It always hurts my spirit to see stuff like that. And even as much as you don't really care for white people the way you do, Because you really don't care for white people.
It's not that I don't care for white people. I just don't like their shit. And when they act like they don't know what we're talking about.
You don't really like white people as much as you. And I was so blown back to see you had compassion for this white person being slapped by this Negro.
I don't like.
It's a
I don't
white
like
trans
that.
person, and I've really, I always feel some type of way. I don't give a fuck what color they are.
Right.
I always feel some type of way about that shit because it's just like, and this is a nigga, whose parents are going to be like, it was a man. Well, shit, they should have.
Right. And it's like that whether it was a trans person or not, there's a certain decorum and a certain amount of respect that your child should have when they're in school.
Yes.
Period.
And Craig feels that type of way because I saved him from being a substitute teacher.
Can I ask a question?
That was my last job, substitute teaching.
Can I ask
Sure, Mo. Go ahead.
Do you think it's more that the person is trans or that they're white? Because
it's both.
I know.
It's both.
Okay, because this is what I was going to say was the fact that minus you, I know other trans women because of you, and I don't know any trans woman that I've met that would have taken that.
Well, see, for me,
any black trans woman. Yeah, any black trans woman.
Because this one wouldn't.
But my thing is,
that's why I said
my thing is, we've done on the Queen's Supreme Court. We've done stories where the substitute teacher was black, and one of them unruly ass boys or kids got up, and it's not just boys,
right?
It's sometimes girls too.
Yeah, it's children,
and so I don't care if the teacher was trans. I don't care if it was a substitute teacher. I don't care if they were black. I don't care if they were white. That shit was not okay. And his ass probably can't even fucking read or add or subtract. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not okay.
No,
and like,
his
ass need to be in jail.
He should.
Definitely, because that's assault.
But the teacher said that she sat there, she took it, and I just was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, 'cause I just couldn't do it, and just imagine when the people are told that the teacher is a trainee. He sounds like he comes from one of those homes where they can't read or spell either. That all of them is over there, honey, at Fair East Side High. Can't pass the minimum basic skills test.
Right. Like, I mean, I just think that's unfortunate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just really, like, what are you sending your kids to school for? You know what I'm saying? But I think sometimes, and not all of the time, but I think sometimes in instances like this, when shit like that happens, it's usually because the parents, and I'm not even going to just say the mama, sometimes it's because either the father's not in the house, the mother is 13 years older than the child. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what is going on?
And I think that's one of the issues is because especially when you even approach the parent about their child,
then they want to come in with attitude.
Right, and then they want to be like, that's not my child. My child would never do this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, do I have to show you the hand mark on my face?
They always talk about what my child won't do, and my child won't do that. Just like when I watched that video, just when those people were robbing that house. And remember that time, Craig, and I said, look at this shit. And all them niggas, the homeowner shot and killed them young folks, and they was standing there telling me, they was good kids. They wouldn't have to do that. And they came in armed. They came in that man's house armed.
Right.
You remember that story?
Yeah.
They came in his house armed, and they all outside like, y'all, you shouldn't have killed my bro. You ain't had. Now, bitch, if he would have came in there busting, how would the story have went?
That's what I'm saying. That's not okay.
And a lot of you bitches got to stop writing on y'all kids and loved ones obituaries. They was a good kid and they went to New Bethel A&E Church. They grew up in it. No, they didn't.
Knowing damn well you knew them kids was hell.
No, they didn't. Go to New Bethel, bitch, or New Birth.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate.
And people might not agree with what I'm about to say, but you see one thing about in Africa is that when they say
here he go.
No, seriously. What did they do say about it? It does take they do say it does take a village. They do say it does take a village.
Nairobi? Is it the village of Nairobi?
Where's that at?
You tell me.
I don't know. I've never heard of that place.
You haven't?
Nope.
Oh, Nairobi. Okay, go ahead.
No, but when they say it takes a village, I mean, like, no child, no matter if it's your child or not, is above reproach. So in the sense of, it's so much of a community that if your child, if your neighbors see your child acting a fool, your neighbors could discipline them. And if the child goes back to the parents, and the parents come to the neighbor and say, "Hey, what's going on with my child?" and they experience, or they are told about the disruptiveness that the child is bringing to the community, the parents will be like, "Yeah, you deserve to get beat, and when we get home, I'm gonna beat you again."
That's how y'all say it?
No, they don't say it like that.
Say it how they say it so I can understand.
If I say it how they say it, you're not going to understand.
I will.
No, you won't.
I'm related. Go ahead.
What do you mean you're related?
I'm just long. We're long.
Okay,
distance.
so you're going to tell me exactly everything that I said. If I say it how they would say it.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm just going to do a whole scenario. Hey, so what did happen now?
Uh-huh.
Mommy, now the guy don't come. He don't came me now. I don't know what thing that they do for this guy where they do me like this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, make I go meet him.
Mm-hmm.
They meet the guy.
Okay.
Waiting. Why they do my child like this? Waiting they do you. Your child they do all this jaga for the streets. Waiting that why did they do this thing now? Then next thing you know, boom, altercation. So can you tell me what I just said?
You said that they had ran into somebody on the street, and when they ran into him, they had. I can't tell you. I can't. But all I know is that shit made me want to go to Africa. So I could learn that. That shit just made me so horny right now. I just logged into my African app. I just logged into my app that I got this in Africa, my African hookup app. So I'm like, I'm on the way. I just learned something. I just learned raka.
Who are these niggas?
Go ahead, Craig.
Who are these niggas?
Who is it, Craig?
Somebody please tell me who these niggas are.
Well, you can tell us. Let's go. These are the niggas for Trump. NFT, niggas for Trump. Niggas for Trump.
When I tell you they had pulled up, first of all, this was planned, if you all don't know this story already. They coordinated this, and that girl who was in this picture with him hugged up. Hold on, let me get her back up here.
I got you.
This girl right here, she's a part of some conservative group that's led or headed by Candace Owens. So this whole thing was like orchestrated. She was like one of the people on the ground to help coordinate this whole little meeting, right? So he goes to the Chick-fil-A and he buys 30 milkshakes for people. And of course, chicken.
Chick-fil-A do be having some nice ass milkshakes.
They do, and you know what I'm saying. And if you a nigga that's real slow on it, you will get his vote because he bought you a chicken sandwich and a milkshake.
Bro, you give me that cookies and cream milkshake, right?
You gonna vote for Trump?
Nah, I wouldn't vote for him.
See, I had to catch. I had to see.
I ain't gonna vote for it, but I'm gonna get me a free milkshake.
Look at your eyes.
But I'm gonna get me a free milkshake.
Bitch, look at Craig's eyes. I had to see how quick he was.
So he had to give him, Mo, I'll get you a milkshake. I'll get you a milkshake.
Beloved, lean, look to your children, beloved.
Right, I can get you a milkshake. It's not that serious. I can get you a milkshake. Did you want a vanilla one? Or?
No, I wanted the cookies and cream one.
Okay, how much is that one?
I don't know.
Okay, well,
I usually get it's about $6 some change.
Okay, I'll cash up you $7.50.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. I appreciate it.
$7
right after work.
Girl, he had pulled up at that Chick-fil-A.
You can do it.
I'll cash up you $7.50.
I appreciate that, Craig. I'm gonna go there right after work. I'm gonna go there right after work.
I'll get you a milkshake. Yeah.
You can get him a milkshake.
Yeah, I have a little spare change for a milkshake. Girl, is that all it takes for him to get y'all's vote?
I said I wasn't going to vote for it. I just said I wanted a free milkshake.
You see how you just proved the point? Greg, you just proved the point.
Girl, a milkshake and a chicken sandwich.
Greg, you
Girl, white folks know they've always pandered to us with food.
You're right.
Oh my God.
They do.
Instead of them giving you a raise on your job, they want to do a pizza party. Instead of giving you a raise on your job or give you a couple of days off, they want to give you.
And they give you $4 extra on your food stamp.
Right. They're going to buy lunch for the office. No, I don't need you to buy lunch for me. Give me the extra money. Let me do what I want to do with my money. I got a light bill that I need to pay. I don't need no motherfucking pizza. In fact, I don't even eat cheese. They love to give a bitch a pizza party. Oh, well, we want to show our appreciation. Bitch, if you want to show your appreciation to me, give me a Visa card, bitch. With 100 on it.
Oh, great.
That's what you can do so I can pay this Georgia Power.
Craig, that took me.
Right, some goddamn bagels.
Craig, that took me.
Okay.
You told Mo that you would buy him a milkshake.
I'll get you a milkshake. Yeah.
You over there lying waiting on Trump when you got your friend.
Right.
Look in the.
I didn't know Craig was going to have my back like that.
I'll get you a milkshake.
I didn't know Craig was going to have my back like that. That's why.
In the word of what's the name? Baptiste. Look to your children.
Right.
Look to your people.
Okay.
My God.
But wait, it was something when we were talking about. See, y'all be moving me too fast. I was still kind of cooking. When we were talking about the whole trans thing in the bathroom, I got to circle back real quick. I've seen stories that the late Sandra Bland was a transphobe. So as black queer people, because you all know I'm always fighting for black folks, but the challenge that some in the black queer community have is when our counterparts are sometimes against us. And then like in the case of a Sandra Bland, she was killed, unfortunately. But then it's like, are black queer people, in particular trans people, are they supposed to be outraged because she was transphobic? Not saying that anybody would want her dead, right. But it's like, we're always quick to run to the front lines when black men and women, heterosexual black men and women are killed. But it's not always reciprocal when it's somebody in the black queer community, whether it's a black trans woman or black trans man or whatever. And so I've had conversations with trans people who are sometimes conflicted with how to reconcile that. Like, do I grieve that? Am I supposed to fight for that? You know, somebody said, where did Craig get that news from? Girl, did you want to help me or are you going to leave me out here? girl, did you want to help me or did you want to leave me out here?
What happened?
Girl, it's a mutiny. They're trying to come and get me.
Wait, Craig,
Yeah.
You not looked at Mo's desk yet?
What? What happened?
Yeah.
That hammer.
Bitch.
No, this has nothing. Maddie, I was fixing something. That's why the hammer is on my desk.
Craig,
I was fixing something. Maddie, I was fixing something. This has nothing to do.
Do you see that hammer sitting over there? You just not noticed that?
There's a screwdriver here too.
Oh my God. So okay, this is what we're giving.
Maddie, I was fixing something on my desk. That's it.
Y'all, it's a hammer and a screwdriver. It's a big hammer. I just looked over and saw the hammer.
It's not even that big.
It's big enough. He said, I'm tired of y'all talking about Africa. When the lights go out.
Well, that's
here,
you.
No, bitch, that be you too. Don't act like you don't talk about Mo when the cameras ain't on. When we be on the phone talking about Mo in Africa. Don't do that.
Real?
Now, bitch, when he hit me with
the
hammer,
real?
he better hit you.
Okay, so some of y'all are getting a little ruffled in the comments.
What they say?
But it's okay.
Come on.
Leave her alone.
Okay.
No. How dare you?
What,
girl?
What?
Bring me back. What happened?
Yeah, hold on.
They said they want a mocam. No, y'all don't want to see that over there. Because I'm really sitting here looking at the hammer over there.
Maddie, I told you it's not for you.
Craig, my electrician was also messaging me too, honey, telling me that he over here and blah, 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 blah.
Oh.
You know. So tell me what happened really quick.
So there have been stories that have surfaced that she was transphobic. And so my question is...
Who's Sandra Bland?
Yeah.
She was. Oh. Yeah, she was transphobic. She said lots and lots and lots of things. Because like when I watched things about her, you know, I went and looked it up, and I was like, yo, this shit crazy. And like some of the first sets of people that were really speaking up in the space about her were gay people.
Well, because again, as I said weeks ago, we've always been at the forefront of every major movement in this country. Black Lives Matter was founded by black queer women.
Yes, it was. And here's the thing. When it comes down to stuff like that, it hurts my heart to know that some of the people that I would get out there in the streets for, picket, burn down, tear, riot, and protest for, not only would not do the same for me, but would join on the side of the people that would hurt me.
Right.
You know, and this is where I come when we have these types of deep conversations about this stuff. I've been hurt more by my own skin tone, by my own people. Yes, the Crockers have done what they do.
Mm-hmm. And continue to.
What they do and what they have done. But listen to me, niggas.
Damn.
The niggas don't make it no motherfucking better, and they don't make it, not that they don't make it no better, but they will conjoin in with that to hurt me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I say all the time, when you want to get a racist motherfucker and a black nigga bitch together, throw in something that's against a fag, a trainee, or anything homosexual, and they are as one. They're on a united front. Mm-hmm. When I saw that stuff about her, I was like, yo. And I don't talk about her. I don't say, I say rest in peace to her because I understand what happened to her was heinous. Mm-hmm. It was evil. Mm-hmm. And the people that did it to her have to pay. They should pay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But also in the same breath, I can say, fuck.
Laverne, we got to this because I just said we forgot to touch on this when we were talking about the trans thing. Did you miss that? Because you were so angry that I brought this up? Because I saw your comment.
You said
first.
What exactly did she say? You can go look.
You
can go see it. Like I went and saw it for myself.
But the point of this, Laverne and others, is not about whether or not it's not about disrespecting her as a deceased person. The question is, critical thinkers, what happens when it's a black person who is an advocate, when they have issues with people who look like them, but just because they're queer, they have issues. So like, how do we as black queer people reconcile that? Yes, because I was one of the people that was posting saying, you know, that the cops need to be sent to jail, and it doesn't change what I posted and what I said and what I feel about it. But also having the information now that when she was among the living, she was transphobic. And if she was transphobic, it's probably pretty certain that she was probably also homophobic.
Right. And so that's some hurtful ass shit. Like that's hurtful to know that these people, like these are people, my skin. You feel me? Like even when the first people to remind me that I was a trans hooker, prostitute, porn actress is most definitely mine. And will try to, what is the word, Craig? They try to relegate me and try to minimize everything that's going on in my life right now. Mm-hmm. Like everything, or try to minimize every single thing and still revert back to, oh, well, you're porn, you're this and the other. Bitch, well, according to Alexa and according to your television sets, I don't give a fuck if it was 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4. They ain't saying nothing about that. I remind y'all that that's where I come from. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. I remind y'all that that's where I come from, so that if you're in a dark place, or if you're in a place that people consider low, or if you're in a place where they want to release you from, that you don't have to stay there, or bitch, that there is anything is possible. Anything is possible. Yep. The girls right now over here, I don't see they done tagged me and shit. The girls right now having a fit. Well, she's so, bitch, you only 5 years ago, you was a prostitute. You were this. No, I was not a prostitute 5 years ago, sweetheart. I haven't done adult films in over a decade. It's unfortunate that these are the places that y'all try to keep me in the spot, but it's okay. I don't need y'all for anything. I don't need you to release me from anywhere. Because, bitch, it's not for you to do. I know who I am, I know what I am, and I know the things that I do. But I don't do it for those types of people. Right. I do it for the people that are in. There's somebody that is stuck right now. There is something that's holding somebody back right now. There is something going on in somebody's life right now where they're thinking like that this is it. This is the end. This is whatever. And these are the cards of the. Your life could change in a moment. Mm-hmm. And your trajectory is up.
And I think people should really understand the way that you're showing hate towards people, and then something that doesn't go your way. You want those same people to come and show up for you. But what are you doing for those people that you want them to show up for you? What are you doing for them to make them want to show up for you? Like, you're constantly putting people down. You're constantly condemning or ostracizing people. But then at the same time, when something doesn't go your way, you want those same people to come and fight for you. Why should they come and fight for
right.
you?
Well, they should come in. Well, here's the thing. And I'm going to say some real ass shit. I'm black still.
You're right.
I'm black still.
But
and whether they're homophobic or transphobic or not, I understand that it's them today and it could be me tomorrow. But they don't. But they don't see it that way. They don't see that it's us now, but it could be them tomorrow. And because they don't see it from that lens, they won't understand it. I see it from that lens.
Because my feeling is, if you're going to fight for us, then you got to fight for all of us. If you're not fighting for all of us, then stay your motherfucking ass at home. That's the way I feel. And then when it comes to this election, if you ain't voting for Biden, then sit your motherfucking ass at home. I understand that people who have issues with Biden and what's going on over in Palestine, but bitch, he's the lesser of the two evils. He's the lesser of the two evils. I don't want to hear nothing about all that other ignorant shit that some of y'all thinking and saying and posting. He is the lesser of the two evils. Period. And it's not just the presidential election that you need to be concerned with. Get your ass at these local elections, because it's these motherfucking judges, these motherfucking sheriffs.
Whoever controls the House controls the
and
country.
All of that shit. And all of you niggas. And remember, I said the other week, niggas ain't just black. It's white niggas, Asian niggas.
And you white women.
Correct.
Because, Craig, you stay on the white women.
Sure do.
You say those white women vote off of what?
Off of white interests. They don't vote in the interests of women. They vote in their own selfish interests, generally speaking. And see, this is the shit that some of the white folks that are watching don't like to hear me say. I don't have a problem with white folks. It's the selfish shit that some of you do.
And I'm not even saying that, and I'm not saying that people shouldn't stand up for what's right. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that we should really sit down and think like we're treating people unjustly. So if they turn around and say, man, I'm out this shit, I don't blame them. I can't blame them. I can't look at them and say, oh, well, they're terrible people, when the same people that they're trying to protect are wishing harm against them.
And also, those of you that plan to vote independent, you stay your ass home too if you ain't voting for Biden, because that shit ain't gonna happen. It's either gonna be Trump or Biden.
Yeah, that third vote is a waste.
You just throwing away your vote.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when people say, well, I just don't think that voting matters. No, it matters, because if it didn't matter, they wouldn't be doing everything in their power to suppress your vote. Do you remember a few years ago when there was so many people out there voting like in record numbers? It may have been when Obama got in. I don't know if it was when he got in or if it was when it was Hillary and Trump. I can't remember. But the bottom line is, remember when there was so many people in line, so many black people came out and voted? It was so many people in line. And they were in line for so long that there were people going out to the polls saying, please don't get out of the line.
Yes.
There were people coming with bottles of water and snacks so you'd stay your ass in line. And they would come out there with chairs. You know, they done started creating legislation where you get a fine if you bring in water and shit to somebody in the line. They trying to discourage you from voting.
Well, I'm going to vote. Now, do I think that it's going to count? No.
Where did it count if we all get out there and do what the fuck we supposed to do?
That's true.
And these shifty ass white folks, I'm not saying all of y'all.
What about the shifty ass color? Because it ain't just
Them too, like that nigga we just showed at that Chick-fil-A.
Mo just said that.
I'm gonna buy him a milkshake, so he ain't gonna. Trump ain't getting his vote now. I'm gonna buy him a milkshake.
Be careful with that, because that hammer sitting real close to the edge. I think we need to scale back.
Oh God. Oh God.
Scale back.
I wouldn't do that to y'all. I love y'all.
I know you do, but I got a hammer over here too, bitch.
It's not my hammer though.
It don't matter.
Yes, and these Cuban Americans and some of you Hispanics too that think you white.
Down there in Florida.
Right, they're gonna have your goddamn grandmother and your uncles and shit sent away. You can play if you want to.
And your children.
And your children.
It's right down there to the border.
You keep on thinking he care about you.
Right. Since we're talking about children, let's get back into the children's space again.
Please.
Yes.
I'd like to talk about the pedophilia that goes on, the hetero pedophilia.
Oh, we could have played it because
we couldn't.
Because it's a movie.
Oh yeah, but what else do we have? There was a 10-year-old going with a
teacher.
A teacher. We
Yes,
have that.
we do.
Well, the teacher was going with him.
Yeah, and the mama found out because she was You don't have it, Mo?
No, I do.
Well, let's talk about it. And so the mama found out because she went through her kid's phone, and he got a whole motherfucker. He got his teacher as the screensaver,
right?
And she on there sending him scribble pictures like she got on scrap up
He
shoes.
was 10 years old.
10. What do you hoes?
Yeah, I don't have it because it's a news channel.
First of all, what do you hoes do with kitty dicks? Some of you hoes can't handle the little dicks that these niggas got out here. Y'all read the niggas for having little small unused dicks or little tiny dicks. You read the niggas for this. So what in the fuck is you gonna do with the kitty dicks?
Do you want to play it on here? Because I do have the screenshot.
Let me see the screenshot.
Right here.
Well, that's the news story.
Send it to my
It was here in Georgia.
No, put the thing up there and let me.
Okay, I was going to send it to you first though.
But you can still put it up there.
Okay.
Click on your Instagram and your DMs.
Yeah, it should be in there.
Because I thought I sent it to you. Look in yours. Not the one with us, but just.
You sent it to both of them because that's how I got it in there.
Right. I did.
You right there.
There you go. I just sent it to you. Man.
Here it is.
Yeah, okay.
I just sent it to you.
Yeah, Wendy, she's had some concerns after a couple of instances at the place where her son attends this after-school program. But she went to plug in his phone to charge it, and that's when she discovered what was going on between her 10-year-old and a worker here at this daycare, the Youth Life Center, that had more than crossed the line. And she's uncovered that relationship that had been brewing for likely weeks.
They hugged for a lengthy period of time.
Grace Shawelu thought something was off with a newer worker here at Youth Life Center on Valley Hill Road, but when she plugged in her son's phone,
her face was his screensaver on the phone, and it was a picture that she had taken of herself.
And she started digging.
I went through his text messages because that was the first thing that I thought. And her name was saved in his phone as Mommy. There's a bunch of I love yous and what are you wearing?
She shared pictures of much of the concerning conversation between her son and the 24-year-old worker, and pictures like this one.
That's not a picture that you send to a 10-year-old. That's a picture that you send to your man.
She said the worker bought her son clothes, shoes, and even a gold chain. And Grace said when investigators came to her apartment, a Department of Family and Children's Services worker got her 10-year-old to reveal more.
He did say that this incident where she was rubbing his leg happened on the way back from the field trip.
We aren't using the worker's name or face because she is yet to be charged, and that's why Grace is outraged.
Had it been a situation where it was a little girl and a grown man, they would have locked him up on the spot. with no questions until he was proven innocent.
I reached out to Youth Life Center, who sent a statement saying, upon learning of these allegations, we took immediate action by notifying the appropriate authorities, going on to say we have terminated the employee for violations of standard operating procedures. Grace won't rest until that worker is charged.
Channel 2's Candace McCowan back out live with us from Clayton County. So, Candace, where does this case stand now?
Wendy, we reached out multiple times to Clayton County Police, and we have not heard back. We did hear back from DFAX, who says that they are looking into this case, but couldn't say much else because of privacy reasons. That mother says that her 10-year-old is just confused right now. Wendy?
And we can all understand why. This is all just very inappropriate, and I know you'll be following this one for us, Candace. Thank you.
Craig, I know you're not even a dick connoisseur. You like booty.
Lord.
But what about
So
it?
is that Coco Felon?
You like, ooh. You like booty.
Uh-huh.
Craig, what's she gonna do with a 10-year-old dick?
I don't even know.
What she...
But she didn't... First of all, you a dummy, bitch.
You is, and why are they hiding her?
But she didn't think that the mama would see her picture on his phone as the screensaver.
What kind of shit? A picture she took and gave it to him.
I want to know her name. But the mama is right. Had it been... Andrew said, come get me, Craig. Andrew. DM me. But listen.
Hey, you gonna be in a fucking whore.
Look. Now, Andrew, you can go over to CraigTheWriterStewart.com and send me an email. No, I'm just playing. But listen.
Obviously, he don't got no kitty dick or ass. Like, what the fuck?
But listen, but my thing is, like the mother said, had this been a 10-year-old girl and if the teacher had been a male,
He would be in prison.
it would have been a totally different story. Completely. They would have handled it completely differently. That's an adverb.
That's wild.
Wow. But let's talk about it. We could talk about it. Can we talk about it?
Yeah.
Oh, should I shake the table, Craig?
Go ahead.
I be shaking the table, Craig. I don't be liking to do it. Shake it, Mo.
Shake it.
You got a crush on your teacher? Don't you? You got a crush on you?
When it's a little boy.
You so mannish. Stop being so man. He's so handsome, ain't he? My baby. He had a crush on the teacher. All the girls like him. He's so cute. You know, he got all the girls. He
Boosie.
Oh, Lord.
It's called grooming.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. He just a little, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause he cute. All the girls want him. You see how you being so sweet to your teacher? Go give her some sugar. Give her some sugar.
And see, I'm not for that. Like when you have children, even if it's family members, and like go give your uncle such and such a hug. If that little boy or that little girl said they don't want to, stop forcing your kids to do that shit. Give her a kiss on the cheek. He said he don't want to. Damn it. Allow your kids to have agency over their body.
Yeah.
Savon said it's okay until it's gay. First of all, if this was the other way around, they'd have had that male teacher's face plastered everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
And in jail.
Right.
Clayton County been Roderick Jones of Clayton County.
Elementary school.
Roderick Jones of Clayton County. And the little boy, it would have been everywhere.
And I don't think people think that if this is a little boy going through this, I don't think they think it's going to have a negative effect on his psyche.
But I think all of these little things like that, these, and just for lack of a better word, I'm just going to call them, it's not microaggressions, but it's the only thing that I can kind of think of. It's like when you start planting those little seeds like that for little boys. Yeah, you're teaching them as a little boy that they're supposed to have all of these little girlfriends.
Right.
And so then when they become a grown man, they start to think that they're supposed to have all of these little girlfriends. that happen to be grown women.
And that's true because even I still remember as a kid. As a kid, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you got little girlfriends this, you got little girlfriends that."
You used to have little girlfriends, Mo. You used to have little girlfriends, didn't they? I know you did. They was real. You used to have a bunch of them, didn't
I
you?
didn't have a bunch of them.
You ain't have you only had a few though. You had enough though.
I didn't have enough. I just had one.
You had 2 or 3.
I had one.
You was so young and cute looking, so dark. All the girls on it, and you told them you was from Africa too. Oh my God!
Back when I was a kid, being African was not the move.
Oh, it is now.
It is now.
Yes.
But not when I was a
Everybody
kid.
wanted a Nigerian.
Not back when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you were an African booty scratcher back then.
Back then.
Oh, that's what it was when I was a kid. So we're in the same generation.
Right, we know. We know, bitch. Bitch, we know.
Right.
Don't do that.
Tell on yourself.
But yes, it's called grooming. That's exactly what it is.
Somebody said if it was a white little boy, she would have been under the prison. Marianne, don't play that. This is the product of adultifying black children.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, and you ain't said none but a word.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said it may end up like Robert Kelly. My God.
Right.
Somebody posted a good question.
What?
Down, Mo, down.
Where?
They said,
this?
Yes. Wondering how Nigerians feel about being fetishized by Americans. Well, most Americans. So he's only Nigerian by association.
Wait, do you mean like how people just
I want me an African. I want me an African. I want my African to be from Nigeria, and I want him to have.
Why Nigeria?
I need his name to be Olu.
Why does it have to be Olu?
Because that's majority with Olu.
Why can't they be like an Ade?
That too.
Girl, they got some fine Senegalese men.
Just the Nigerians for me. Give me the fucking soda.
Give you what, girl?
The fucking soda. Give me the fucking soda. You know what I want? The fucking soda.
Well, to be honest with you, if you go to Nigeria, I don't think they think that Americans fetishize about Africans like that. To be honest with you, if you go to Africa, they think that Americans don't really even fuck with Africans like that.
Well, there are a lot of Africans that think that they're way better than Americans.
Yes,
it's very much so of a look down on the American people.
Mm-hmm.
They think that we're fucking stupid.
Well, I won't say stupid. What I'll say is this, because I've talked to a lot of African, like born.
Don't fuck no more
raised.
American pussy then.
No,
don't fuck no more. Don't fuck no more American pussy then. You can't have no more American.
No,
pussy.
this is what they think. I'm gonna tell you what they think.
You can't have no more American
Lord.
pussy. I'm standing in for the coalition of American pussy.
Let me tell you what they think. Let me tell you what they think.
What do they
man.
think?
Oh, this is what they think. They think that America is this great place of opportunity, and that if you don't capitalize on it, and you're not able to be, I would say, let's just say successful, they think. I won't say that they think Africans are stupid. I'll say they may say, Americans are stupid. I'll say that they think Americans are lazy.
Be specific. Black Americans.
African Americans. They would say. I would think they would say that African Americans are lazy.
But now watch this.
Not stupid.
But now watch this.
That's yeah.
2 things. 1. Part of it is they come to this country, and I'm not just talking about Nigerians. I'm talking about Africans in general.
Uh-huh.
I had a professor in college who used to look at us all kind of sideways. He was from was he from? I think he was from Ivory Coast. I can't remember. But bottom line is, a lot of immigrants, even when you're talking about Asians, they come here thinking we don't want to associate with black people because of the image that's sent around the world about black people. Y'all walking around in them bonnets. Y'all in Walmart in your pajamas and shit. The little nigga kids fighting and beating the teachers up in school and shit. Like the video we just showed.
You're right.
But aside from that, a lot of them are trained to believe that, right? When they come here. Yeah. And they've been taught that if you want to succeed, if you want to get the American dream, then you need to be in close proximity with white people, not them niggas. That's one.
Yeah, I could attest to that. Yes.
Now, as far as that lazy bullshit that they come here with, who they think built this country? Because it damn sure wasn't white folks. When them Africans come here, they are coming here on our backs, the shit that we did here. Now, yeah, there are some lazy black folks, but shit, we earned it.
But
I feel like we earned it.
Yeah, but
now I do feel like that the majority of us are not lazy, and but it's just like what they don't understand is they haven't.
Give me the fucking soda.
They haven't lived here.
They haven't lived here.
Give me
they
the
haven't,
fucking
they haven't
soda.
been here.
Give me
they
the
haven't,
fucking
they haven't
soda.
lived. They haven't lived under this system.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that they are afforded when they come here is because of us. They're able to get a bank loan to buy a house or start a business because of us. So, like, I don't even, and that's why I don't fuck with that girl who runs the shade room, because like you want to put all of these skewed ass stories up about black people when you done brought your motherfucking ass over here to benefit off of the work that we've done.
And that's the thing.
For you and the rest of the immigrants.
And that's what the thing. It's not like Africans just sit up and pop up one day and say, "Oh yeah, it's what they're being exposed to." The same way, okay, perfect example, the same way back in the day. Because when I was growing up, and I tell people I'm African, they used to ask me, "Oh, so how is it living in Africa? Do y'all still live in huts? Do y'all still do this?" It's because of what you're being. It's what you're being.
That's what I was saying
presented.
earlier. It's like the information that's been fed around the world about us.
So the information that they're getting fed is saying, "Oh, Africa is living this great, luxurious country, but they're still not able to progress the way that other races are able to progress." Not knowing of what African Americans have to go through to just even get to the position that the few of African Americans are able to get to. They just think that once you get here, you should work your ass off, and no matter how hard you work,
they're not factoring in
of the other situations,
all of the racism, the red tape, the redlining, and all of the other bullshit that white people come up with to keep us back. They continuously move the line. Exactly. They continuously move the line. Hence this bullshit with DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, which some of these white folks have now started to call "didn't earn it."
Right.
And it's like, you crackers ain't, I say your
you
word?
did, but here's the thing.
You all ain't earned shit you got.
But this is the thing,
shit
though, right?
passed down generationally to y'all. You're talking about what somebody didn't earn.
But Craig, here we go. I want to revert this back to the colors. They're still on the fence of trying to vote in this direction.
Correct.
This falls under that. This administration falls under that. Like you're voting against yourself.
Correct.
I'm sorry, can I say something real quick?
Come on, Mo. You ain't got to ask.
I don't really go after people in the comments.
Go ahead, but go, Mo. You got it.
I just got to say one thing. And don't even actually, you can take it how you want to. I don't really care about
Go ahead, Mo.
But don't try to come after my intelligence. Oh, that's one thing. We're gonna get that one straight off the back. Don't come after my intelligence, because you're not gonna tell me as an African who was born in America what Africans think. I don't know where you're from. I don't know who you are. But don't come after me. If you coming after my intelligence, that's what's going to annoy me. You can say whatever you want to about me, but if you try to fuck with my intelligence, we got an issue. So please, if I annoy you, that's your own thing. I could care less. You don't pay me. But like I said, intelligence-wise, don't do that. Thank you. You can go back. Sorry.
Where you got your degree from, Mo? Motherfucking Senegal University, bitch. And where you learn how to read from? The PhD in reading, bitch. And I gave you a motherfucking hall pass to read just then. And I don't know if you passed or whatever. He said what he said.
No, it's true, because I don't. One thing about me is if I don't know something, I'm not gonna speak on it. I'm not going to speak on it. I don't mind sitting back and letting other people speak on something that I know nothing about. Same way you just told me about the whole herpes things, condom stuff. I'm not going to argue with that, because I honestly didn't know that.
Well, maybe because you're not as sexual as the gays, because you're a straight man, and the gays are more hypersexual than the straight.
But yeah,
because that's another stereotype too, that the gays are more hypersexual than the straight.
Right. Oh.
But y'all put all these children here. You put us gay kids here.
Don't say y'all, because I don't have any kids.
Yeah. You do.
I don't have any kids.
Some are on the floor. Some may be in your home right now. They might be in a sock or a towel.
No.
But you have children. Some might even be in Europe. On a cruise ship. Who knows?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Who else is up here? Let me see. What else we got up here?
We have two people that y'all really wanted to talk about.
Who?
That we haven't talked about. The 1, 2.
Oh yeah. Click on that. Come down.
This
one more.
here?
Right here.
Oh, yes, Craig, come on, because you want to talk about this from the top of the show.
Yeah. So this was another.
Inform me too.
Yeah, this was another story that really, really saddened me. And
do we have we have it here?
Well,
you can play it, right? And
put
it and put it on your mic so they can hear it. Leave the picture up. It plays.
Oh no, this ain't playing. Well, what happened is this young man's his name was Carlos Collins, and he was 25. This story happened down in Jackson, Mississippi, and his ex. Can you show that other picture?
Yep.
His ex. Yeah. That's his ex, and then that one.
This is another.
Yeah, this is when they apprehended him. His name is Marcus Johnson, and he was a former cop, is what I saw, what I read.
Oh, really?
And the guy who was killed, the first guy that we showed, again, Carlos Collins, they were in a relationship, and they had broken up, and this young man here had gone into the police department in Mississippi and told those people, I think my boyfriend, ex-boyfriend,
is going to kill me,
is stalking me, this, that, and the third. Well, they basically dropped the ball. Like I said, the ex-boyfriend is a former cop. And he basically killed that boy. He killed, I keep forgetting his name, Carlos. Carlos was killed. He shot him, and he chopped him up with an axe.
Oh, wow.
And you know, when I heard that story, it was really, 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 really sad because you know, domestic violence is a real thing, and this is why I have said consistently, like, you really got to be careful with how you handle people with their emotions and this, that, and the third. And I don't know what happened in this situation. I don't know why they broke up. I don't know what happened. But the way that this young man killed him is unheard of.
That is
like
no, that's
I like
death sentence. To be honest with you,
was
that's
he?
What I think.
Well, he was was he a cancer?
I don't know what his sign was.
I need to look up his name. Was he a cancer? Because that's cancer activity.
What was his name, Craig?
His name, the killer?
Yeah, the killer.
Marcus Johnson.
Well, that's such a great. It's
that's
five people out there right named Mark. Right.
That's a broad name.
It was inhumane. That's exactly the word to describe it. And you know, so my heart goes out to his family and his friends. He seemed like he was doing all of the right things. I think he had gone to school, and I'm talking about the victim. He had gone to school, and his mom was just like devastated. His mom, in one of the stories I saw, she said, "I wish it had just been me," and you know, but the fact that he had Carlos had reported this, and they just dropped the ball. But see, that's when you can kind of get into conversations around, well, did they just downplay it because it was two guys? Because it was a gay relationship and they really didn't take it seriously, or they just didn't give a fuck. You know, this is where sometimes homophobia can kind of creep in. But similar situation happened with this young lady.
Oh, yeah.
This was in, I think, Milwaukee. Let me look to make sure. But I think it was Milwaukee.
Well, she was so pretty.
She was 19. And this boy right here, they went on a date. They went on a first date.
Yeah, they weren't even dating. I mean, they weren't even in a relationship.
Yes, they went on the first date. And let me see. Yeah, it was in Milwaukee. They went on the first date. I believe it was to a seafood restaurant. And he dismembered her. There was a leg found one place, a foot found someplace else. Very Jeffrey Dahmer. He just didn't eat her body, but listen. Oh, and yes, thank you, Cali girl. They're saying that there were other missing black girls, and they're wondering if he was connected to some of those. So they're actually going to try to see if there's a connection to some of those stories. This is why it's important, like when you are going on a date, whether it's a first-time date or you're just getting to know somebody, listen, meet these motherfuckers out, right? And they did meet at a seafood restaurant. But my point in saying all of that is, share your if you got an iPhone. I don't know about how the Galaxy works, but you need to share your location with people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I have a friend who was just in Mexico this past weekend for his birthday. I said, yeah, you send me your location before you leave. And so, like, you just gotta be mindful of stuff like that.
And people really need to be mindful of these dating apps specifically.
Especially Jacked.
Yeah, listen, you can't tell the children nothing about Jacked and Grindr. You tell them that, they think you listen. Is that a nail?
Bitch. They showing me. I'm sorry, y'all. My car is out getting serviced right now,
and
they sending me the video from BMW, honey, telling me, bitch, all the shit that they got. Thank God that I have the warranty on this damn car.
And it's given very much like you got to be careful, because there was a time that there was some guy going into Bulldogs,
yes,
luring the kids out,
yes.
Y'all think y'all taking him home for a hookup, and he kills you.
And the white, remember the white senator, the white guy that was a part of the Congress was doing that to them black boys.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember his name.
But remember we talked about that.
We talked about that.
He was drugging all those black boys.
Oh, bitch, you talking about what's that white man's name out there in California? And he killed the black boy from Louisiana. His name was the black boy from Louisiana.
He was killing Ed Buck.
Ed Buck. That's his name. The boy that he killed, his name was Jermel. I'll never forget that. Yes, Ed Buck. And he was a top Democratic contributor. Ed Buck was. White man, gay, West Hollywood. And a lot of the Democrats, who happened to be black, even though this man was white, overlooked it. There were so many things coming out about Ed Buck, you know, because he would lure these little black boys who had moved to California, who were struggling. And this guy, Jermel, had moved there from Louisiana, like shortly after Katrina. Mm-hmm. And that motherfucker was drugging them children. He was shooting them up with drugs and shit. And fucking them up or whatever. Fetishizing them, using them for sex, and just basically keeping them drugged up so he could have his way. And this guy, Jermel, died, but then there was another guy who almost died, but he survived, and that's how it ended up coming out. But that Ed Buck wasn't even in jail for a long time.
No. It's like these people just be having I believe it's, when it comes to stuff like that, these people have a fetish of murdering people and dismembering them and shit. Like,
yeah, that's wild. Like, what actually possesses your mind to be like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever I want with them, and then after I'm done, I'm completely going to dispose of them. Like, you have to.
That's not looking at people as human,
right?
That's true.
It's like dehumanizing people. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I honestly think, to some of Craig's point, that a lot of white people have never really saw black people as human. Like, you know, they even back then we were counted as a third of a
one-third human.
1/3 of a person for a vote. You know what I'm saying? So,
but they're so Christian.
Yes, and talking about how this country was built on such morals and standards. I don't want to hear none of that shit. That's why I tell them, when people be talking to me about how this one nation under God. Really? What God you talking about?
Right.
Which God?
They're saying Ed Buck finally received 30 years. Good. I mean, but there were so many incidents that led up to this. You know, he should have been in jail. Like, it should have never gotten to this other young boy, Jermel, that ended up dying.
Well, we need to do a commercial break for the show.
And they're saying also that the Galaxy can share their location.
Oh, they can?
Well, share your location, Galaxy people.
G, share your location.
Can you do it? Wait, can you do it to an iPhone?
G, if you're watching, share your location.
Right? Can you share? Can the Galaxy share to an iPhone and vice versa?
Hey, G, share your location. G's busy being a whore, but that's
really.
Oh, excuse me. We need a commercial break. And you do know that fags mean popular hot ass gossip.
That's right. It's a homonym.
It's right. Popular hot ass gossip. And we're two Popular hot ass gossipers. Bitch, when them hoes get on those large platforms, on those breakfast clubs, and on those D.L. Hughley shows that reach millions, you fucking right. I'm going to hold on. I gotta make sure I get the right sound correct before you, because I'm gonna have
Girl, fuck them signs.
I'm gonna have you repeat that. If that was written, nobody can write shit for motherfucking me, ho. They may write on that Instacart app that you go in there and pick up those eggs, those apples, and those grapes, bitch, and you drop it off to their motherfucking door. They may write that on the app so that you can do that. Hey y'all, this is T.S. Madison. We need you to come out and join us for some good old hot, nasty fun for the Maddie in the Morning Show live at the City Winery. And baby, listen, it is going to be lit. And oh honey, ain't no Maddie in the Morning Show live without some good old nasty fag talk. Ain't that right, Craig?
You better know it, bitch. Get over to fagtalk.com and get your tickets. You can get the tickets for the April 24th show, May 22nd, June 19th, July 5th, or August 14th. Or come to all of the motherfuckers.
That's what you gotta do, honey. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there.
But that counts.
Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what?
This is 99J.
And we're back.
Hold on.
Programmed the vehicle, and so all the any bad programming that may have been stuck inside the head unit or any other systems have been corrected. So it could be a phone-specific problem because I did see you had it looked like 3 connected phones in there. I'm not sure if that's on purpose or not, but we can figure that out when you come pick up your vehicle. We can.
No, I'm not coming to pick my vehicle. You're gonna bring it to me.
And see if there's any problems over there or not. But that's all I had to recommend for you today. So thank you again for choosing Athens BMW.
Girl.
You okay?
Well, they said they're gonna replace all 4 of my tires, and it was like because my car is so much horsepower on that car that my tires are gonna always have to be replaced. And
like
honey,
how long will this go to?
I don't know, but as long as it's under warranty, because all of it is under warranty. Because that shit is ridiculous. I'm rich, but damn. I'm definitely
And
frugal.
I can imagine how much
I'm rich, but damn, I'm definitely frugal. You see, I wear $5 stretch pieces in a heartbeat. I don't give a fuck. That's why. Bitch, that's why I do the things that I do. Must you do the things you do? Keep on acting like a fool. You need to know it's me, not you. And if you didn't know it, girl, it's true. Come on, bitch. So, speaking of singers and dancers, child, Lil Uzi Vert, girl. Woo! Baby Lil Uzi Vert was down there to the Coachella, honey, previewing the new music, honey. He had done did an evil dip. Baby, he had done did a dip drop, bitch. I don't know what, because I don't know nothing too much about the ball world. I don't know nothing about that too much. I just know about death drops and dips and this kind of shit right here. I don't know too much about it.
You ever vogue, Maddie?
I don't know nothing about it. I'm a fag from Miami, bitch. I don't know. We ain't get into all
vogue
that.
in Miami?
Yeah, they do. Those, I knew about pageants.
Okay.
We were pageant girls. Those girls were ball. There was this ball girls, pageant girls. It's kind of the same yet different. But you know what I'm saying? Like I see the girls. I have a newfound situation for ballroom. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's get it. But I also like when people live outside in the real world.
Craig, like, oh.
I mean, Craig and I have had our conversations on the phone, especially when he went to Paris.
Craig, like, I don't want to get into
Anyway,
this.
so this is not about me. This is about Coachella and the dip.
Listen, I don't need the bald children attacking me.
Well, they're already doing it because a lot of them are on Bigo, and so that's where I've been getting a lot of that from. So it's just like, girl, this don't got nothing to do with it's y'all just the comprehension skill. This is what we talking about.
Because communication is our partner.
The comprehension skill.
Clarity is our friend.
So what we were talking about, girl. Y'all so ready to motherfucker remind me what I used to be doing. And then y'all get mad when y'all try to remind me what I used to be doing and I step in and tell y'all where y'all not at where I am, then I'm bragging. But you want to remind me what I used to be doing. Right. And when I tell you where you not where I'm at, then I'm the problem. Okay. So I'm supposed to just sit back and let you remind me what I used to do. And we're going to skip over the whole fact that you not where I'm at? Okay. But anyway, so we're talking about Lucifer. Lucifer falling back like that, doing a dip.
Is he a fag?
I think he's adjacent. I think he's non-binary.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I didn't know.
I think that he's non-binary.
Because I know he loved JT though. I know that man do love JT.
Well, you know what else happened out there at
Wait a minute, hold on. We're not gonna go there yet, Craig. We're gonna get there in a second.
No, I'm at the Coachella.
We're gonna get there.
You know what I'm talking about?
Whisper to me.
Let me mute y'all mic real quick. Let me mute y'all right.
Oh yeah. We're talking about it. We're gonna loop all that in.
Okay.
Because all of that falls in the non-binary category.
Uh-huh.
And so we just talking about the that evil dip that happened.
Really? That's what you did?
It was the evil. Yeah. It was yes.
Was it good though?
It was. It was good. If I was on the judges panel, I would have been like, 10s. Because it gave Baby, that leg had folded back behind his back.
Bro, some of the children in the comments said it was a chop.
Oh, well, see, that's why I'm not a girl. I'm not a ballroom girl, because for me, it was a 10 for me, because he's a...
He's a what?
Okay. No, because I need to ask, so I don't be a dummy.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't want to be a dummy, bitch.
Right.
For non-binary people, can you be straight and non-binary? I don't know.
That is a good question.
I'm coming to you as a dummy.
No,
I'm coming to you as a dummy.
That's a good
I'm
question.
coming to you as a dummy. I'm coming to you as a dummy. Can you be straight and non-binary? Non-binary? You said yes? Someone said yes?
Yeah, the people that say it's yes. People that say yes.
Oh.
Somebody said no.
What was the question?
Can you be straight and be non-binary?
Yes.
What?
Yes, Craig. Okay.
Now that sounds like an oxymoron to me.
No, Craig. No, hold on, because let me help you. Because
Okay,
you're
go
not
ahead.
these things. I'm these things. I'm trans and I identify as heterosexual.
Okay.
But if you're non-binary, that means you don't see gender, right? Like you don't.
You're not male or female.
Right. So technically, you can't be gay or straight, I guess, if you really look.
No,
at
because that's the sexuality. My sexual orientation is heterosexual.
But what makes you gay though? And what makes you straight?
They say non-binary is just gender identity,
not sexuality.
Well, if you're straight, what?
That's why I had to
It is
come
kinda
as a.
confusing.
That's why I
It
had
is-
to
no.
come dumb.
Yeah, it is.
Well, wait. If it's gender, if wait, what? Gender identity, then wait, what was it?
So if you're non-binary, can you be heterosexual or I guess straight? I mean, can you be heterosexual or gay? That's what basically he's trying to say.
Yeah, I don't know. And see, that's why you're gonna be called Samantha or Keisha or Kevin or Keith. I'm not getting into all of that. I don't listen. I don't know what that means. So if you're non-binary, isn't it that you don't identify as male or female?
Right.
So then how are you straight?
Or technically how are
Or
you
gay? You're in your
how
own
are you
category.
gay or straight?
Aren't you in your own category? I don't think they have no.
So it's it bisexual, maybe.
Okay, I can maybe see that. If you're non-binary.
Craig, but you just completely missed me saying that I'm transgender and I believe in heterosexual.
But your identity is female, right?
Right. See,
no, my identity is transgender.
But
you identify as female.
No.
You were born male, but you identify as female.
No, I identify as transgender.
Maddie.
But you identify with a female.
Right.
Female presenting.
You know what? I don't want to no more.
I want you to.
I don't want to no more. You identify as
a transgender woman.
So you are under the woman umbrella, right?
Transgender woman.
But you are under the woman umbrella.
I am a transgender woman.
That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah,
yes
but I
no
am
question.
a transgender woman.
Okay, but Maddie, yes or no?
Yes, but I am a transgender woman.
Maddie, but you identify.
I am a transgender woman.
See, I blame white people for all of this. I blame white people for all of this.
I am a transgender woman.
But you identify, you put yourself underneath the woman umbrella.
But I am a transgender woman.
But that's not the question I'm asking.
I am not a female.
Okay,
I know you're not female.
I am not a female.
But you are underneath the woman umbrella, right?
Yes.
So, and you like men, right?
Men like me too.
But my gosh,
but the thing too is, you don't really go for gay men.
Gay men don't go for me either.
And you go and men.
But there are gay men who like trans women.
Then they're not gay.
So what are they?
No. I'm not talking about straight men who won't fuck me, but will fuck a trans girl. There are gay men who will fuck me and will also fuck you.
And so
that's what I'm talking about.
And what do you call those men?
Fluid. If they fuck me and Craig, they're fluid. Me, Craig, and you, Mo, because there are some men that will fuck me, Craig, and you. With the 3 different identities in here. Those are fluid.
Now see, when I thought fluid, when I think of, and I'm not saying that I'm right, but when I think of fluid, I think of somebody who's straight who will tiptoe it through the tulips.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
Occasionally.
Somebody that's straight that goes through all
correct
variety.
But I guess what you're saying does make sense in terms of the gay part if they deal with gay boys and trans girls.
I need 30 seconds, really quick.
Okay.
30 seconds, y'all. I had to tell Craig something important. Well, you know, I just got another gig. Thank you, Viacom. I mean Netflix. Excuse me. Thanks, Netflix. That's why I was in my phone. So thank you, Netflix. Thank you. Thank you for yet again another residual check. Thank you.
Somebody said, so what is Wayne Brady?
Right, I just saw that too.
He's pansexual. That means he'll have you, according to what he wants.
Pansexual means you're attracted to personality. Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's gay, if it's straight, if it's trans.
As long as you're not a dullard.
A what?
Oh, sorry, that's a Nigerian thing. A dullard.
Try, he lived over there for 4 years, and every time I look up,
because I'm Nigerian.
Like he really know.
You only Nigerian because Mr. Jolliffe
Right.
Nigerian.
You only there for high school.
I'm Nigerian because I lived there.
You only there for high school.
Girl, you only Nigerian because Mr. Jolliffe Nigerian and Miss Jolliffe. Mr. and Miss Jolliffe is Nigerian, and you only be. That's it, girl.
I could go there and I could live there and I could live there comfortably, and they wouldn't be able to tell me.
Yes.
I lived in France, but I'm not Parisian.
Correct.
But I'm Nigerian though. I am Nigerian.
You were born here.
But I'm Nigerian by blood, and
so am I.
I got a Nigerian passport.
Wait, I got a Nigerian passport. I'm Nigerian too. I did my 23andMe.
Let's clear the air, bitch. I'm Nigerian motherfucking too, bitch.
But I got a green passport.
It's okay. I got 2 passports too. One say male, one say female. Yes.
You know what, Maddie? I'm done with you,
bitch.
I'm done with you.
Now let's get back to this little Uzi verse so we can move on.
Child, he lived over there for 4 years. Honey. He barely went to the prom over there.
I lived over there for 4 years, but my whole family is Nigerian.
Let's get back to this little Uzi
so
verse.
is mine. Bitch. My goddamn 23 and me.
My last name is Jemishay.
That's right. Jolliffe. So back to what we was talking about, Lil Uzi Vert did that. Yes, drop. Bitch, I went up. Baby, they drug him up and down the street. And honey, listen, I have already told y'all that there is a bad bitch in every straight man that I know. Every single straight man I know got a bad bitch in him. Because baby, let me tell you something. When Mo was Dracula, Mo was a bad bitch. You hear me? Mo, when you couldn't tell Mo nothing on Halloween, when Mo was Darth Maul, Mo was a bad bitch. You hear me? He was a bad bitch.
Really?
He had walked in there no shoes and that thing. He was like, what you see it, bitch? He did like Aretha.
I did not do that.
He did like Aretha said, you see it, bitch. Bitch, you see it.
I did not do that.
You didn't, but it was in your spirit though. Bitch, you see it. Bitch, you see it. And that's why we over here with NLE Chopper, who over here saying, bitch, if I was the bad bitch, I would have fucked me too. I would have sucked me too. I would have fucked me too. To me. Oh, fine, cute, fine ass nigga. Over there living his best life, motherfucking being a bad bitch on the inside. Let these niggas be hoes. Y'all gotta let these niggas be bad bitches.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about him. He's smart to acknowledge and thank his gay fans.
Well, the question is, here's the question.
I can't go ahead.
Here's the motherfucking question. The realty and the hot question is, did you do it because you know the facts by records?
Well, that's my point.
I mean, to be honest with you, when it comes to entertainment, music, whatever in entertainment, the two people that dominate, people from the LGBTQ and women.
Well, here's the thing. Fags usually have a lot of discretionary income.
Thank you, Netflix. I'm sorry, Craig. Thank you.
You know, oftentimes we have extra money because we don't have children. I know there are a lot of fags that have kids, but a lot of times we don't have children, so we don't have that expense. You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes we are high earning because we excel in academia. I think there was some pushback the last time I said it. They didn't like to hear that. But the truth is, black gay men and black women are neck and neck in terms of income and education, where black straight men are back here somewhere. Doesn't mean that there aren't high-earning black straight men, but what I'm saying is we outpace them.
Well, in education, I do definitely agree.
And money.
Yes.
Well, no, I don't know about
because if you're not an athlete,
I do.
I don't know about the LGBTQ.
Oh my!
I don't know about the gay men. I don't know about gay men.
Quick, wait! Did I say that out loud? Because if you're not an athlete,
right,
or a drug dealer, we need to have more good black doctors. I really wish you guys would become more good black doctors. Black male doctors. Please, I need to see more black men doctors. Less rappers, more doctors.
Greg, my name is Craig. I don't know who you think I'm jealous of, but my name is Craig. Not Greg. Well, he trying to read.
We need more black doctors. They said, Madison, you said I meant that. No, I didn't mean that. But yeah, if you're an athlete, a drug dealer, which drug dealing just went out of the window. Well, since we in the fluid department, girl, and it's about time for you to leave, we might as well just close out with Jaden Smith and Justin Bieber over there hugged up like that at the Coachella. Oh, yes.
I just think that they were.
No, they was friendly. That's friends.
I just think that was friendly. I
don't think it was nothing either. Even though we know that the girls get into the paint.
Now Jaden Smith is.
Now who said that?
He did.
Accordingly, I heard that. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that he dated Tyler.
Was it? Yeah, Tyler the Creator.
I heard
not Perry, the Creator.
No. Yeah, not Tyler Perry. I meant
don't
say.
start this.
No, you look like.
No. I meant this really meant Tyler
and
the Creator.
And I want to make sure that they know which Tyler we're talking about
Creator,
this time.
It's Tyler the Creator. That's what I heard. I heard that they were dating. They had a little thing, or they had a little thing going on. So I mean, you never know. And then did we play that video of Justin and Odell in the club?
Do we still have it?
I don't know if we still have it, man.
You sure? I told you to keep these things in a folder, Craig. I said keep these things in the folder just in case we need them again. I always tell you.
I didn't know you want me to keep that one in the folder.
Yes, any man sucking dick, keep it in a folder.
Look, Dundada 97. You caught that? Dundada 97. You caught that?
What happened?
This time. You got to be quick. You quick, Dundada. You got to be quick to catch these little. You got to be quick.
Hey, boy, shout out. I know it for myself. Hey, boy, shout out.
Oh God. Listen, we got to go.
We do. But listen, y'all, I mean, it's okay if you're gay. And it's okay, you know. Listen, ladies, I'd like to leave you with these thoughts. You guys have made this thing so terrible for these men. These men, there's a bad bitch in every man. I don't give a fuck what these men, it's a bad bitch. If I have watched men who identify as straight fag out. And fag like, yes. I've seen them and I've been like, yes, bitch. Give me all you got, girl. Yes. There's so much locked up inside of men and they can't release it out of the fear of being labeled.
Judged.
This is good.
There's so much locked inside of men and they hold this stuff and then when you catch them, then it'd be the thing because they can never release the things.
So I'm glad you said that because it goes back to what we were talking about just before we went live. Black men in particular, because I don't know if this is really a big deal in other communities. Well, I think it is in like Hispanic communities because we're very similar in terms of culturally how the communities see homosexuality. But that said, black men are expected to be linear, especially whether you're straight or gay. We're expected to be linear. We're not supposed to experiment with color in our hair, color in terms of clothing, express your emotions. You're not supposed to be able to be interested in the arts.
Somebody said if they cried. Who you said?
Yeah, if you cry, you show an emotion. Like we're expected to be linear. And I believe that is part of the reason why you have black men dropping dead at 40 and 50 from a heart attack because they have all of these emotions and feelings and they have no place to put it. They have nowhere to release it. K. Michelle recently said she sometimes feels like her man can't protect her if he shows emotion. But, you know, and I've said this so many times before, the way that we raise little boys is drastically different than the way that we raise girls in this country. And the truth is, we tell little boys, stop crying. Don't be a little pussy, or don't be a little bitch, or don't be a little, whatever you call them, scaredy cat, or whatever you call them.
Don't be a faggot.
Don't be a faggot. And you telling them basically to suppress their feelings and their emotions. Those little boys have to grow up and be grown men. And then they're in relationships with you and me. And then they don't know how to emote. They don't know how to express themselves. They don't know how to tell you what they feel and what they want. Because see, a part of taking care of yourself is telling people what you need. And a lot of times, black men don't know how to say what they need. They don't know how to express themselves and show emotion because of what we've programmed little boys to believe about themselves.
Well, but even when you get older and you want to express or you want to convey an emotion towards, I would just say, to your partner or somebody, what's the first thing they're going to say? Why are you being a little bitch?
Well, that's what I'm saying. And so a lot of times in relationships, whether it's friendships, relationships, whatever, men don't speak about what they're actually feeling and thinking because it goes on, even if they're not thinking about it on a conscious level, on a subconscious level, they're thinking about that little boy that they were when they fell down and skinned their knee, and their mama or their daddy or their uncle or their older brother said, get up and stop crying like a little girl. So what are you? You're conditioning them to think that they can't express and feel. You want them to be robots.
Yes. And then you see that kind of explosion going on in the Coachella. That boy was so caught up in that yes. Yeah, I was like, bitch, eat it, girl. Eat it. Yes, I did say girl. I did. But that don't mean I think that he was a girl. But I was telling him, eat it, girl. Eat it. Let your inner bitch loose. He was like, yes. And they make that music and they, yes. Ooh.
I'm going to look that up.
Craig, it's right here. I kept it. I watched it. I think I watched it on loop. Because it was so... He was gone. And that damn NLE, and I was a bad bitch. He was like, I would have fucked me too. I would have fucked. It has the same cadence.
Right.
To me, to me.
You were bumping that all morning.
I was bumping it all day. I was bumping the bad bitch. All the hit made me even feel like more of a bad bitch because a bad bitch was letting me know that they was a bad bitch.
And then, and then there was a point too where, and I think this is true for a lot of black men, where I thought that it was weak to express my feelings, to say, oh, you hurt my feelings, or that hurt me when you said that, or when you did that, but it takes courage. It takes courage to express yourself and to say how you feel.
And Craig, I'll even piggyback on what you're saying. Some people are afraid to express themselves, and there's some men that when they do express themselves, it doesn't come out the way it should. It comes out more aggressively and more, I would say, I don't want to say hateful, but more in the sense of, I got to show that I'm tough while I'm expressing.
Well, you know what, Mo? You in a safe place over here, and anytime you want a bad bitch with me, you can bad bitch with me, and I won't tell nobody. But it will express in the videos and stuff that we get on the live.
That's why I'm not going to bad bitch.
You can bad bitch with me, nigga. Nigga, you can bad bitch with me, nigga. You can bad bitch with me, nigga. You always got a safe space to bad bitch with me, nigga. Because when you had that Dracula shit on you, was like, what, bitch?
I'm not going to lie. I was feeling myself, but I wasn't bad bitching.
Oh, you was bad bitching.
I was feeling myself, but I wasn't bad bitching.
You was bad bitching, nigga.
I wasn't bad bitching.
You was bad bitching,
I was feeling myself, but I wasn't bad bitching.
You was bad bitching, nigga. You was bad bitching.
Bro, did he have hair on?
Oh, he had his hair down, and he had those red contacts in it, and those teeth. He was bad bitching.
I wasn't bad bitching.
I was like, let that bitch loose. I was like, turn that bitch loose. Come on, Akasha. Let her out. Come on, Akasha. Because that was very the queen of the vampires. Come on, Akasha.
Really bad.
Come on, bitch. Come on.
Out of all the vampires, that's who I gave.
Because that was the queen of the vampires. Bitch, because you walked in like what? You walked in like that is enough list that.
You could have given me Blade or somebody.
No. No, Blade was a bad bitch too. And he was definitely Akasha. But it was very Akasha. When we talk about the bad bitch in you, where it gave very much so, that is enough list that. That is enough list that. That is enough list that. Girl, we finna go. Bye, y'all. We gotta get out of here. Craig got a dinner party. We love y'all, but we'll see y'all in a couple days. Wait a minute, okay, because I'm gonna be in Canada.
Right.
Filming for.
We might see y'all next week at the show, April 24th.
Yes.
Wait, Craig, I'm gonna be in Canada filming. Actually, I'm be on work tomorrow at Netflix and stuff.
And right after that, you're gonna be in Canada.
Bigo. But anyway, bye, y'all. We love you.
Bye.
Hey everybody, this is T.S. Madison, and if you are trying to grow your business, brand, or product, why not advertise with me? Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com so that you can get in on our comprehensive advertisement packages. Unique visits, unique subscribers, honey, a broad demographic. Advertise with me today. Quit talking and listen. Get over to my Patreon right now so that you can receive some exclusive content from the TS herself. Who you said? The TS. Patreon is filled with one-on-ones, exclusive content, behind the scenes. You can even chat with me in there, me and you. It's just me and you. So get to www.patreon.com/ T.S. Madison Hinton, and you'll be glad you did. I promise. And you do know that fags mean popular hot ass gossip.
That's right. It's a homonym.
It's right. Popular hot ass gossip. And we're two popular hot ass gossipers. Bitch, when them hoes get on those large platforms, on those breakfast clubs, and on those D.L. Hughley shows that reach millions, you fucking right. I'm going to hold on. I got to make sure I get the right sound correct before you, because I'm going to have
girl, fuck them signs.
I'm going to have you repeat that. If that was written, nobody can write shit for motherfucking me, ho. They may write on that Instacart app that you go in there and pick up those eggs, those apples, and those grapes, bitch, and you drop it off to their motherfucking door. They may write that on the app so that you can do that. Hey y'all, this is T.S. Madison. We need you to come out and join us for some good old hot, nasty fun for the Maddie in the Morning Show live at the City Winery. And baby, listen, it is going to be lit. And oh honey, ain't no Maddie in the Morning Show live without some good old nasty fag talk. Ain't that right, Craig?
You better know it, bitch. Get over to fagtalk.com and get your tickets. You can get the tickets for the April 24th show, May 22nd, June 19th, July 5th, or August 14th. Or come to all of the motherfuckers.
That's what you gotta do, honey. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there.
But that counts.
Girl, what is this plum burger?
This has been a T.S. Madison and RDE Multimedia Group presentation. Hey guys, if you just enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/TS Madison Hinton. Or if you're already here, click that bell up there, one of them, and subscribe so that you don't miss this or any other excellent content that I have for you. Don't meet me here. Beat me here. Ciao. You ain't gonna have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything.
There it is,
you ain't
right
gonna
there.
have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything and everywhere. Ooh. I'm in film, television, streaming, music, bitch, and pornography. Damn. Bye.